You're just going to be fine this week.
I'm gonna go see my water in my
proper
room.
necklace that I can put my thing to, so I just have it on here for now. I might click that.
As long as your hand isn't down. Or you can clip it on your...
I can just talk
Clip it
about
on your dice. If your dice are too loud, you can move it.
That's it, Steven.
Hey, channel. Which?
Or should theoretically work. As long as they don't wander away like I tend to do.
What? Alice wandered off. You get distracted. Never.
Hi. What were we talking about?
In fact, you won't know if you get distracted.
Yes, that's why I'm kind
I'll make sure you don't forget.
of what? I didn't even don't know what that means.
Oh no.
You already know.
That was fast. That was fast.
I knew. I don't remember now what we were talking about. I knew what we were talking about, but I wasn't sure what you were referencing.
Alice, we're going to eat soon. So maybe take a bite of your food and try to off your fork. Or like cut it a piece and then put that piece in your mouth.
We're in review our Toby.
Guys, I'm ready.
Waiting for you to tell them that we're
That's what I'm telling them.
You better next time. This ain't easy.
Toby, do you want powder in
Whenever
that?
you are, Toby.
That's
Is that easy enough?
what?
Powder in that?
Huh?
Do you want powder in that?
It's fine, I think, maybe.
I have to get up anyways, I don't mind.
It's fine. Thank you, though. Okay. Should probably wait for Mom to get back to the table.
Hey, Ellie. That sounds great. We'll move that.
These are your enemies. Also, obviously, because the maps are from a book, they're not going to have clean seams, so just be aware of that.
Not gonna what?
Clean seams in the center. Because it's in a book.
Oh yeah. Couldn't find no one.
And Toby, that makes sense anyway. If somehow we copied it out of someone's book of maps, it would have been drawn the same way.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. I would imagine you would just edit it then, though. I don't know.
Or it's just been folded a lot. We folded it a lot and it's worn out the...
Perhaps.
It doesn't need to have a reason.
Because it...
If that's the case, then we need a reason for why it's delicious.
Waiting for you to get back to the table, Mother.
Remember you said only half.
I don't know how to do half consistently. You say try doing it?
You do it better.
Okay.
You feel halfway?
Okay.
And then you push in your thumb more and more until it gets to...
Okay.
And that goes back.
Okay.
Just not a tiny little asshole amount of...
I get it from my book now.
Where? You an asshole?
Clean number. Son of a...
What happened?
Oh, cool, undo work. I pushed the wrong button and deleted what I was doing. It is
Okay.
because I'm ugly. You are right.
So Doug, what's your projected end time? It is now 6:30.
I don't know. I don't... When do we need to end? Probably around... So 6:30. 30 minutes is 7. You do it for 2.5 hours, it becomes 9.
That one still has homework.
She does.
Yep, because she didn't do it in the 2 hours she had prior to the game.
Well, I mean, theoretically, depending on how much it is, an hour should be enough.
I don't know how much homework she has, but she got told that she's not staying up super late to finish it.
Well, 10 isn't super late. If we're fine with it, just because we started an hour late, we probably projected end time around 9 o'clock. 9:15, maybe? I don't
Go
know.
as long as I can.
Okay.
Can people text me their max hit points?
Does that have to be a real max hit points? Or a
Not
magic?
particularly.
It doesn't have to be?
Not really.
Woohoo! You can put 0.
7.
My game. It's not my game.
Actually, 1.
So we said we get 7 plus 1 extra hit points.
No?
That's
You
what I
did.
heard.
I did hear that.
No?
It is in the official
I
page.
said 7, actually 1.
And another 7 plus
7
another 1.
actually won.
So it's 71. So he said 71. 71 each.
It's not how that works.
Twice.
No?
Yes.
Well, I'm in
If
control
I
of
agree with the
technical.
DM, can I have more hit points than both of them?
So he's in a classic lose-lose situation.
Yeah! Like,
Sometimes smart.
they give you like a fourth of a hit point more.
So we get 4 times.
So I
Kidding.
had the original amount.
No!
No, he said 4 times hit points.
No.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah?
No.
Then what did you say?
No.
I think you said 70.
It's opposite day. All I heard him say is yes this entire time.
Sorry, he said actually 100.
C.
C is
C.
short for cent, which is 100. So that's another 100.
100%.
You're not gonna win.
But
You're not gonna win.
100% would be the normal on for him.
No.
No, 100x.
Cent is 100. Like centennial is 100 years. So however much we can make in 100 years, times that times 100 points.
How do you spell your name again, Al? Lady?
Hildie.
Hilda, but except for an A, it's an IE.
Yes. Hildie.
Is there a reason you went with Hildy instead of Hilda?
Because my name's Old Hild.
Mm.
But you guys don't know that? Well, you know that. They don't know that.
Yeah, I know that because
Unless
I'm
we-
the
unless we-
all-knowing, all-powerful being
Yeah.
that doesn't exist in these universe.
Anyone from my clan would call me Old Hild.
Okay.
Which is why I go by Hild.
As a family name?
Kind of, but it's also so
Is it a family name or is it your real name that you have a
it's
nickname
Old
for?
Hild Stone Branch. Stone Branch is the last name.
Okay, so it's not a family name.
I use the Stone Branch is my family name.
Old Hild is your
Old
official
Hild
name.
is my like Elena
Official name.
official
yes.
name, and Hildy is the nickname. But because Old Hild, as I was growing up, that's the name that got yelled at me a lot and stuff. I kind of mentally tied that to the like being in trouble and like yeah. The longest time I didn't use my real name.
Because of that?
Spell your name again?
Like, First time.
Vubin.
Vubin.
Yeah, Vubin. Did I text you my point?
I keep forgetting.
What did I spell?
I did.
I keep having to remind myself that it's Vubin and not Vubin.
Yeah, originally it was Vubin because it was Vubi. And then I added an N and it became Vubin. Because I didn't like how. I'm not a big fan of the name Ruben, and Vubin sounds too close to Ruben to me.
It sounds like German Reuben. Vubin.
Yeah, I don't.
I'll give me the pencil box, please.
So that's why you changed it to Vubin?
Oh, for you.
Yeah, it's Vubin.
That's done.
I
Okay.
prefer how it sounds. Alright, how.
No, you don't.
Oh. But it took so long to do it.
You have 6.
Teen.
Oh, that's better.
No. What?
That's better.
What are you talking about? I thought you were talking about Max
Yeah,
AP.
Alice, your camera needs to turn a bit because David's not on camera.
Hey, David.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah, I figured you would never figure it out.
You guys on
Oh
camera?
wow. Yeah, you need to
Is it
translate
good?
more towards David again.
That's just because I'm sitting way over here and not where I typically sit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what doesn't mean
I
you
have
did,
4
just
of
move over there.
my.
But I'm busy, so I'm not focusing on the game right now.
Or 4 like.
That's when it starts.
I have
Hmm?
4 of like parts
Are you
of.
lying?
to
Yes.
my siblings.
Okay.
Oh.
That's what I figured.
Done. Like.
Oh,
up, and I have one of their names. Her name is
What's her
Asterix. She's 7.
Asterisk or Astrid?
Asterix.
Okay, what?
You're not.
Hey, DM, we've been live for 11 minutes. Can
I
we
didn't know
do
that.
Anything?
I said it a while ago.
I didn't.
I said it a while ago, then David gave me a hard time about it, so I said it again nicer.
I didn't hear you at all.
I didn't understand whenever you are as a we're live. I thought that was a hey, we can go live whenever you're ready.
Yep.
Well, you're also directly
Okay.
behind the camera,
That's
so
also
we
what
can
I
see
thought
your
it
pretty face.
That's why I gave him grief and he said it differently.
Also,
He said the
last
same
we
words.
Talked, you told me to let you know when it was live. So you were waiting on me.
Anyways.
Yeah, but I didn't know that's what that meant. Okay. Last time we started with the backstory where you guys come from. You two were chosen at a clan meet to go investigate a demonic bear rampaging through the open forest. And you two were selected from a separate clan meeting from the deep forest and came to investigate that, happened to come across these two, and joined together via common ground. What?
I actually just followed him.
So he was chosen, you followed along. You guys proceeded to get escorted to and investigate the recent sighting of where the bear was. Found lots of damage and a broken down shack with a very almost dying person inside who spoke to you and gave you, I believe, a blue slate knife to keep with you. Told you to keep it out of the wrong hands.
What's the sheep?
Yes. Then you guys proceeded to head north until night fell, and as you guys were making camp, found a scared wolf cub, which she decided to rescue. Wolf then accidentally got shot by a firebolt and then revived.
Accidentally.
It was. I thought it was attacking her.
It was intentionally shot though.
Because she was
With that, Wolf was then brought back to your guys' camp, and we stopped right before nightfall. Right before watches.
Right before,
This
that
wolf.
was right.
This wolf. This wolfie right here.
Can the camera even see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of.
Okay. Alright. So, I don't remember who was on what watch, so if anybody remembers, or if we want to just redecide who was on what watch for the night, you can do that.
Do we have any other players?
No, this is all our players.
Okay.
This is all of us.
started playing
No, Josh is in all the games, so my brain thought he was here.
it. I did that too on the other day.
Okay.
Give it points.
Very well.
I'm gonna take second watch.
Okay.
We've already been traveling together for a while.
Do we have other orders?
With them for
Ah,
maybe
we
a
helped
couple
out
hours.
all of the
I
watches
don't know
for
about us.
playing.
Okay.
I think first.
That means Alice, you're on third. Do you have night vision?
No.
Dr. Virgin.
Okay. You can either take third or fourth.
Does anyone here have night vision?
I do. That's why I took second.
I guess I took third then.
If I'm not tired, I'll stay up with you.
Okay.
I want to.
You won't go for us if you do that.
No, fuck. Never mind.
Okay. So,
Start fun.
second watch, dark vision. All the watches, no dark vision. First watch, no dark vision. Third watch, no dark vision. Got it. Okay. What?
Can I be in a tree where I'm high enough that, like, I just want to be as high up as in a tree as I can be where I won't take fall damage from jumping down.
10 feet.
I believe, yeah, 10 feet is where you start taking damage.
I think it's,
So
as soon
sure.
As soon as it's just over. As soon
I
as
believe
it's
you were
just-
already in a tree, so
I hadn't gotten in the tree yet.
I thought you had. Roll me in athletics.
We're dealing-
Or not athletics, acrobatics.
I'd already rolled the stuff for getting into
Oh.
the tree.
Which one has the dog?
You have the dog in your bag.
We already rolled. I'd already rolled the stuff to get into the tree. I just hadn't actually gotten in the tree because I was like, "Hey, no, I haven't actually gotten in the tree yet."
So she's got my extra stuff.
13.
Sure. You get up 10 feet in a tree. Your rabbit friend is taking shelter in a tree.
I like trees.
Okay. So unless anybody has anything else that we want to do, we can start with first watch. Which means both of you.
Passive.
Passive? Okay. What's your passive?
13.
13? Got it.
2. No, I'm kidding. 18, 19.
Okay. Throughout first watch, it's
So you're walking on my own.
pretty much quiet.
What watch did she take?
She took third.
So fourth. Okay, fourth watch is gonna be the only one I'm actively paying attention to.
Okay, got it.
Let me double check that.
Both of you in first watch hear the booming roar of the demon bear off in the distance, and the slight rumbling that comes from that. And other than that,
I want to eat it.
you, Papa, notice. All you notice is a couple deer and other various animals roaming around.
Okay.
Second watch.
That's me. Yep.
That's you.
Perception?
If you wake me up. It assumes they wake us up.
Yeah, it's unless said otherwise, I assume people wake you up.
Okay. You said perception?
Mm-hmm. And your passive is 13, so you have rolled.
Ooh, good, my little one. 21.
21. Okay. So while on your watch, you notice various animals roaming around the camp, as well as that the wolf that is currently still in your bag, I believe, is sleeping, but is kind of trembling in its sleep and whining.
You said it was fireball or something.
Try to make a background a little like snugger on me. So
Okay.
that it's a little bit more.
Okay.
Like my cloak the other way, so it's like over the bag and me.
Okay. Other than that, nothing really happens.
Okay.
Third watch.
Look up one.
Okay.
Okay, am I doing anything?
Perception. That's what you're doing.
22?
22. See what you would think with that, or what you would see with that.
There's an option.
I mean, yeah, technically. Huh? No.
World spirit.
You see essentially what same exact that she sees. Roaming animals and sleeping wolf. And then fourth watch. Actually, never mind. I'll do it next time. I'm not going to retcon that. Because I think technically those without dark vision on, like, the night watches, which mean not evening and not morning, are supposed to have disadvantage because not night vision. But
Probably.
it's fine. I'll just do it next time. David, fourth watch.
15.
Okay. Roaming animals around camp. Other than that, quiet night. Okay. And the sun rises for the second day.
I will wait to fix the tokens I need.
Okay. As you guys wake up,
So,
Wolf is still sleeping in your pack.
I choose not to wake up.
Okay.
Ever again.
Oh, okay.
We eat him.
We eat him? Yes!
No!
Oh, I thought we were getting the
No,
pool.
you're dead. We eat you.
So we're gonna get some food? Let's go get some food.
There's food in her bag.
No.
There's not food. Can we count rations?
No. I'm not gonna make you count rations.
Snap on some more rations.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
I'm also Outlander, so while we're walking, I can
You can do it all.
collect. food needs people.
I pull out my daily rations and light them on fire in the end.
You cook your daily rations.
He likes them Cajun.
Okay.
Or blackened.
Your gnome cooks his daily rations before eating them. And I assume you don't eat anything because 3? Except for the morning sunlight. Huh?
I do not.
Okay, making sure.
I do not eat, drink, or
Alright.
anything else.
That's on to you guys.
Let's keep heading the same direction we're going, I guess. Unless.
What?
What don't you like?
Unless?
I don't eat it. I also eat it.
Unless we go a 2 by 1 by 1, split into the trees,
This again?
covering east, northwest, simultaneously.
So 2 weeks to 2.
No. 2, 1, 1.
1.
Ground coverage.
Why is it 2, 1, 1 instead of 1?
Because I like my tree friend. I go nowhere without my tree friend. Me and Bar have been
tree out.
through too much. And I like fire a little too much to be in a forest without my tree friend.
So why aren't we just staying in a group?
Ground coverage.
Okay, what happens if one of us finds them and you don't?
Whistle.
We don't have time.
We don't have time to whistle.
If we
I
don't
think you're
have time.
overestimating how long it takes to whistle. And I whistle.
I use my whistle. I have a whistle.
I whistle.
Okay.
I start playing
I have,
whistle.
I have a bird whistle. I have a...
Ah, so we've established whistling does not take long.
That one hasn't tried yet.
Can you whistle? Let's see her.
Why are you muted? Oh, okay.
Do I have to roll for that?
No. If your character
There's
can whistle, your character can whistle.
I don't know. Can you whistle?
Can a rabbit whistle?
Can your
Here.
character whistle?
You can borrow one of these. I have
Alright.
an
Sure,
extra
hire-
whistle.
If you don't have an answer, I can roll a high or low for you.
Kind of.
Furry lips.
Have a roll of performance.
Okay, roll a
I'll show you
performance.
how well her character can whistle from now on.
Roll a performance for your whistling ability
I
from this point on.
really bad, but just barely enough to kind of
What if we
whistle.
rolled nat 20?
Is it performance?
Yes.
That's an 18.
Never
You're
tried.
whistling
I
pretty
can't
well.
whistle.
Never mind then. I guess it will.
So- 2 by 1 by 1?
How about we
2 by 1 by 1. We send the puppy off in direction as well.
No. You're
That
gonna
would
roast
be
it.
2 by 1 by 1 by 1.
Not now that I know it's not an enemy. I already apologized for that. You really don't let shit go, do you?
It can't. It's still all scarred.
You don't let things go, do you?
You attacked something that wasn't.
That I thought was hostile.
Is it possible
Don't know
that
why
the
you thought it was
parent's back
hostile.
by now? Should
It
we
looks like
check?
it was eating her face.
Should we
You
check?
can check
Okay.
if you manage to not get eaten by it. How about we go to where it's at and then I'll let the puppy out.
I was gonna take the initiative.
Last time you had nothing against you, but last time you had the puppy, someone attacked it in you.
Then
I didn't attack her.
Him.
Him? Did I hit you?
no.
I didn't attack him. I attacked the thing I thought was hurting him. But it's okay.
Fine.
Next time I think you're getting murdered, I won't help.
Are you also coming?
Yep.
Okay. You guys gotta check the original spot where you found the wolf.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Is that stealth?
Are you trying to sneak up?
Yes.
Both of you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll stealth. Are you guys staying?
This should be
This
great.
is going to be a problem, isn't it?
Natural 20.
Potentially.
Cool.
25?
No bonus.
So natural 20 with the 20, and not natural 20 with the 25.
I got a 19.
Yeah. Okay. So both of you are hiding pretty well to hide from most things.
Nice.
At least relatively well.
Go to the area.
You go check. There's still the tree that it was stuck under. Nothing else is different other than it's bright.
Are there any like big footprints or anything around? Or
Mm.
like.
No, just your guys's and the puppies.
So where's the bear?
I'm just gonna up you and tell you that.
No, just looking the bear.
Well, I
I'll
guess.
sit down and start reading my book.
So
Okay.
are we
While you're
taking-
waiting for them to come back.
So are we taking the wolf with us?
Or I guess I climb on his shoulder and sit on his shoulder and read. Start
Okay.
reading through my spell books.
Okay.
And practicing different cantrips.
Okay.
I go full tree mode.
So we go back.
And then I think if I do this, I can shoot the finale.
Full tree.
Right up to the tree.
But what about when it comes down?
It doesn't, it just kind of dissipates. Watch.
What?
As the first one comes back down. Kidding.
First one ever. He's never done it directly. It was just
Oh, look what I learned how to do. I would do shock and grasp into the air.
I forget what Shocking Grasp does.
Lightning damage, melee damage though, so
Okay.
get around.
It's like a taser.
Lightning streaks from his fingertips.
Ooh.
Or your palm, whichever you want to do.
Sham.
Okay.
But it,
I lay my hand on his shoulder.
You sit on the other shoulder.
Oh yeah, because you're sitting on him, aren't you?
Yeah. You shock him, he throws you.
I would do
Or-
right into that tree.
Or when he shocks you,
But
you
that would
can't
hurt the
let go of him
tree.
and you just land on him.
Rest in peace, the tree. I guess sacrifices must be made.
Okay. So, you guys don't find anything new. You guys doing anything else or heading back to the group?
How was your trip?
Oop.
Oh, they're back.
Okay. Yeah, they're back.
How was your trip?
There's still nothing there.
Eventful.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool. We heard. What
Okay.
was the direction that we heard the bear?
No.
Last night or this morning?
We did not hear the bear.
You guys didn't hear the bear.
They heard the bear.
They heard the bear last
They
night.
did not tell us they heard the bear.
Who's most correct?
It was still approximately north.
I'm gonna start heading north.
Okay. So he starts heading north.
I know which direction north is.
Yeah. He starts heading north and he rides.
We start heading north.
Okay. So you guys walk north. After about hour and a half to 2 hours, you guys reach another river.
I got a small bag of dirt out of my
yes.
pouch.
Okay.
I tie a string around it, tie it to the end of a stick. About 20 minutes into us traveling, I start holding it in water.
What do you have in the bag?
Dirt.
Oh, okay, got it. So after about 20 minutes of traveling, you now have a bag of dirt in front of you, suspended on a stick.
Get the dirt, buddy. Get the dirt, buddy. Get the dirt, buddy.
He's like, got the dirt.
I forgot about my tiny arms.
He just has to.
Yeah, I was like this far
Okay.
from his face.
Yeah.
So you're a gnome, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys reach what you guys know as Tumble Rock River. It's a more violent current. It's traveling over various smoothed out rocks.
Right.
Okay.
Probably.
river is about 10 feet wide at the current location.
So I think if we take some logs and some twine, we can fasten a bridge of sorts across the river.
Okay.
Can I jump over the river? Wait a
It's
minute.
it's 10 feet across.
Wait, let me see real quick.
I would like to look into the river to see how deep it is.
Okay. Give me.
Him with
Are you using passive or active perception?
Active.
Okay, roll it.
I have a staff that I'm gonna poke into the water.
How long is the staff?
Standard staff, probably like
I don't
5
see.
foot. Probably 5
When you
foot.
roll. Oh, okay.
I don't see.
Okay.
He looks at it, sees the reflection of himself, and must be deep.
Must be pretty deep.
Yeah, it's probably like a 5 foot, 4 or 5 foot long. I'm gonna grab it from the end like this, and like poke it down in the water.
The water reaches just before your hand.
I have a question.
It's about 5 feet deep.
Okay, so it stops before my hand, or it reaches to the end of the stick? Because I'm holding on to the end, the last like. 6
How
inches.
long you said your stick is? 5 feet?
About 5 feet. So if I'm holding on to the stick and I'm holding on to like this much of it,
So it hasn't touched the bottom by the time it reaches here.
okay. How fast is water?
It's pretty violent,
Um,
traveling over various rocks.
would I know if I would be able to jump across the river?
First of all, does your race have any benefit to jumping?
Yes, but it's a special ability.
Okay.
I'm not planning.
I forget how the long jump in D&D works properly.
Running, if you're running.
Well, yeah, but it has something to do with either strength or dexterity to how far you can jump. I don't know.
Those are two very different things.
Hmm?
Those are two very different things for me.
Oh, that's a hard thing.
So number
So I
2
need
up
to
your
know.
strength. What's that?
You better.
Is it strength?
Cover number feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet up 1 foot immediately before the jump, and you make a standing long jump, you can leap only half that distance.
Okay, so strength score. Closest 5.
Closest to the height
Integer,
of the
I would
jump
assume?
doesn't matter, such as jump across a stream or chasm. The GM's option, you must succeed on a DC strength athletics check. Play a law school, so that won't matter for us.
Right.
So yeah, it'd be strength modifier.
Strength modifier.
Strength modifier, strength score.
So the closest 5, multiple 5 to your strength score, I would
So
assume.
if I have 13, does that mean it would be a 15?
Yes. So yes, you know you can clear it. It's 10 feet wide. About.
So it's easy for me to just jump over it?
Yeah.
I jump over the river?
Okay. Rabbit friend happy hops over the river.
I'd like to attempt to walk through the river.
Okay. How tall are you?
Yes.
8 feet tall?
8 feet?
Yeah. But even if I wasn't,
Okay.
that's why I was trying to check how deep it was, because I was just going to hold him above me and
Okay.
my weight.
It's tumbling down the stream.
As you step in, first of all, it reaches just above your midpoint.
Oh.
Like 3 feet above the water is how much you're above the water. Also, I need a strength save.
We're up a bit.
I'm still looking at the water and hissing at it.
21.
Okay, you're easily staying up in the water.
And I just walk.
Okay.
I hold him up slightly higher as he's a big old baby and walk.
Yes, he's a big old baby. Okay,
He's looking at the water. I'm going to
so-
stand by it.
Mom. She hippity hops across. He walks through the river, holding him above his head as he's busy being a cat, I guess.
I want to look. Is it like a long? Is it like a long?
I know. What?
Is it like a long stretch of river that we can see both directions, or does it kind of go around?
You can't see the end either way
And
because
not-
of the dense forest.
Not the end, but I'm just like, is there like a decent length of space, like from like here to here, or like?
The
Is it
river
like-
is 10 feet wide, give or take, at this point.
I don't mean from me to them. How far is it? I mean from left to right, where it's running and where it's going.
Length of the river.
How length of the river? How far can I see? Either way. I want to look and see if there's some type of bridge or tree that has fallen over the river that nobody thought to.
Sure, just give me your perception.
Okay.
That's all I needed.
13.
You do not see any fallen tree or bridge.
Had we traveled in this area at all before? Or was this completely we've not traveled here?
Well, to get to where you were, you guys have crossed over these rivers before, yes.
Okay. Then do I recognize anywhere near here that I would have seen that type of thing? Because I have my Wanderer that would allow me to remember that.
No.
No, not near
You
here.
guys went around the river last time.
Why do we go around the river?
What do you mean?
If you're on
It
one-
goes from the ocean and then stops
oh,
at a certain point.
Oh, to like a lake or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Okay,
guys
not
went
like
around it,
Okay. Okay.
I think. I would think.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to say for now. If I change my mind later, deal with it. Kidding. What else am I? Okay, sorry, I'm talking too much.
Alright then.
You doing alright?
Yeah.
But she's already across the river.
I'm gonna take my rope and.
She's looking both ways before she crosses.
Duh. I hate to go to jump and just get snapped by somebody. Are there any like big strong trees like across
Yes.
the water that aren't like really far off? Okay. I'm going
Sure.
I'm gonna tie my rope to one of my hand axes
Okay.
and I'm gonna throw it to one of the trees, like into one of the trees.
Give me a strike.
Do I, yes.
Well, hit
Range strike.
I'm holding on to the other end of the rope. I'm not gonna lose both. 11. 12.
Okay. So, your axe hits into a tree, but it wiggles more than you would like as it goes in.
Okay. So
You see her throw an axe at a tree.
so the rope has gone across. It didn't hit him though, right?
No.
Okay.
Did you
So
guys name the
the
dog?
rope has gone across.
She just named the dog.
You attacked Jeff! Why? What did Jeff do?
Let's start speaking in Loraxian.
Okay.
Not this Jeff.
Could you tie that around the tree?
Can I pull the hand axe out of the tree?
Yes. It's not in very deep at all.
It like barely hit the. It barely.
It barely hit just
and
an,
it just fell.
It barely hit enough to stick in.
A
Why'd
small
you throw
wooden
an axe
tear
at the
leaves
tree?
my
So
eye.
I've-
A small wooden
I have a
deer.
question.
It's sap.
Was it like when Mike threw the axe? Like the
What?
handle stuck into the door? Oh, explain.
Okay.
Why did you
We'll
throw...
explain.
Why'd you throw an axe at the tree?
I needed to get the rope across so that someone could tie it so that I can come across. Because I'm not like you guys and I don't have the ability to just go.
What?
Also,
Not just...
you can.
And I walk back across.
Yeah. Also, I don't care if you keep doing what you're doing. For future, as a tree person, you would know that generally trees are one consciousness as a whole.
I'm calling it Jeff.
Okay.
The
Consciousness is
That's
called-
why I said I don't mind you doing that, just for future information.
The tree's called Bob.
You didn't name it.
Is it every different species of tree is its own thing? Is its own consciousness?
Most trees are part of a consciousness of one central tree.
Alright, good to know. Good to know. This one's specifically Jeff then.
So it's like an area of...
You don't know that.
Sorry, I'm just... Al's trying
But
to
I
explain.
need to know
Ruben has
this.
no idea.
What's Daryl's last name?
Dixon?
What are you doing? What are you doing? Both of you.
I told you I walked back across.
Yeah, you walk back across.
Dixon.
I'm not gonna have you roll another
Yeah,
save.
excellent.
Huh?
And then I pick up the door for them and walk back across.
Do you resist getting picked up?
Nope.
Okay. He proceeds to pick you up and walk you across the
I
river.
do also hold on to him though, so he doesn't drop me in the water for hitting one of his friends with an axe though.
He picks you up and walks you across the river.
And then
Are you actually doing that?
Yes.
Okay. So you
I dunk every step I take across.
As soon as we went to go across, I
So you get dunked several times as you cross the river.
as soon as I get across, I look right at Alice's character and I go. That's why I threw the axe, so that hopefully this wouldn't have happened.
This
And it
was in
happened in
payback
the
for
face.
Jeff.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
Because you threw the axe.
Mom, high or low?
I like the thing.
Okay. You're going in jail. You haven't rolled anything except for twos all night. It's literally rolled 2s every single time.
Does it show purple enough?
Did you dunk her in all the way? Like, fully head dunked in? Or, like, entire body? Okay. So the wolf isn't drowning, it's just very wet, and now very much awake.
Sacrifices must be made.
As it was asleep before, and now it's not.
Poor Jeff.
Whatever was in your bag is also wet for a bit.
Nothing was in my bag. All
Okay.
my stuff's in her bag.
I was making sure.
All my weapons are wet, which
Yes.
is great, but they were old, so it's fine.
Okay, so you just get across the river.
I take my rope from Alice's character and take my handbags and put them away.
Okay.
I walk over to my gnome friend and
Pick him up by your shoulder. Okay. Got it. You guys continue. Continue. As you guys cross the river, you hear a distant roar again that you guys are sort of familiar with by now. As it rumbles the earth beneath you. This time, what are your guys' passive perceptions?
15.
13, 15,
13.
13,
11.
11. You know directions, right? Always.
Kind of.
You know always which way is north.
Technically not.
What do you mean technically
Always
not?
call general layout of terrain, settlements, and
That's a
other.
different feat.
Oh, okay.
That's called
So-
It's called a true north.
You three.
keen mind is defeat your bank account.
Okay, yeah.
It's mine. I might need a pause for that.
Okay.
You just want to put us on the other?
No.
You should manage.
So,
I can just mute on to that.
Hey, buddy.
People ready? You three recognize that the roar is now coming from northwest.
okay.
Yeah.
About northwest. A little bit more north than northwest, but approximately.
So we start heading that direction.
So, as she starts walking, she changes directions that way.
Bar, they're leaving us.
I follow.
You follow them?
Yes.
Okay. She starts following the rest of the group. Okay. Okay. You guys do come across another river, but it's small enough and easy enough to manage that it's not really worth doing anything important unless you guys wanted to do something at a river. Okay.
Thank you.
After about half an hour, 45 minutes of traveling in that direction, you guys come to what you guys know as the Wind River with the Raven camp across from the river, set up next to it. The Raven clan camp.
Is it wine? Okay.
Wind River.
Wine River with Ravenclaw clan. Right.
Do we have next week commercial?
Ravenclaw.
Sorry, Ravenclaw.
Raven clan.
Ravenclaw. Right.
What'd you say, Mom?
I was asking for the map to figure out which map is it?
It's the open forest map. It's
So this one?
It may or may not accidentally.
The open forest?
This whole thing is the open forest.
Okay, and where are we right now? Here?
You guys are right there. Why? Any specific reason?
I'm drawing some little tents there.
But Raven Camp is already marked.
Where?
Across the river.
Oh, this is Raven Camp.
Yeah.
Probably for Raven Camp.
Some camps are already marked. It's just for other settlements and locations that aren't already marked.
Or like for the claims that aren't marked, maybe.
I
That's
drove it tents.
Cool. Okay. Alright. Anything you guys want to do, or are you going to keep going in your direction, passing through Raven?
And then, do we have any reason to stop? Let's keep going then.
Oh, keep going.
Tally ho!
Okay.
But what, real quick, what
Raven have set up a... Raven Camp have set up a primitive bridge across the river.
permanent fridge?
Bridge.
Oh, bridge. I was like, a fridge? Wow. I'm
Bridge
like,
across the river.
Across the river.
It's just a barrel in the river. Fridge. No joke. Excuse me, like, but do they have any, like, what do they have in Raven Camp?
What do you
Like,
mean?
Are there any, like,
Ask me if they have it and I'll tell you if they have it. Because I don't know how to tell you everything.
Dog.
What?
Like a
A
animal
dog?
trainer.
An animal trainer?
Yes.
They have a couple people who are more adept with, what's it called?
Animal handling.
Domesticated or domesticating animals.
Okay. I want to real quick while we're on our way. I want to like ask around if there's one that like handles like canines or like wolves since they don't have
Okay.
actual. Dogs.
You get led to a Kenku who is feeding a few dogs off to the side of camp with like, various deer hooves / bones / meat.
Okay. I have a quick question. Do you have any time or inclination to train one of these? And I pop open the.
Wolf?
I assume we found him kind of. I assume abandoned. There weren't any paw prints or anything where we found him. He ended up getting burned, so we kind of healed him up.
I see that.
But I'd like to keep him, but we've got to go handle a monster.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you are the ones assigned to the demon bear issue.
Yes. Yes.
Those two with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's those two and him.
Well, I know, I recognize you two.
We met them along the way, don't worry about
They're
it.
with Matt.
Okay. So, do you need to watch over this one?
If you can
or
watch over him, just kind of get him a little more socialized. If you want to like start teaching him to kind of like follow along.
Well, I would imagine if you want it to listen to you, then you would probably need to spend time with it
Well,
instead of having
even just
someone
babysitting it until we get back.
else.
So he's not just having to
Well, my
sit and go inside my bag.
my worry, my concern is that if he's being trained here, then he's going to want to stay here.
What about maybe not training him, but just keeping him kind of like contained here?
It's
I'm
going
that's-
to imprint on whoever's taking care of it now is his concern.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
still a
because it
child.
looks, as far as I can tell,
Fairly
because it's
young.
so young,
'Cause we
it's
kidnapped
going
it so
to want to stay with whoever is with it most.
Okay. Do you have any like treat things like dried meat that I could like, or would rations work for that? Like I could use the jerky portions of my rations. I'm capable of collecting other food. It's not a problem.
I mean, that could work. The harder parts of other corpses of other animals also work. Like hooves or bones, mainly, as treats.
Okay. So pretty much just as we're going.
Or
make sure
dried
I'm collecting
ears.
those
Dried
things.
ears.
Okay.
They like ears. They're tough.
I'll try to work on that.
Okay.
Do you have any on with you that I could purchase?
I do have someone on hand. I don't really have a price for them. How much are you willing to...
Could I have no base of reference. Could I don't have anything smaller than a gold. Could I give you a gold now for some and then get some more later? If that's feasible for that price?
You're looking for credit?
Well, say I would
Or-
give you you
yes.
a gold, and then I would have credit with you
Okay.
for whatever
That'd
I'm
be
going
a-
to take now. Because that would.
I would
also
imagine
have
that'd be
extras.
worth a lot.
That's all I
Do any
got.
of you have any less than a gold?
I have silver.
How much silver do you have?
8.
I'll give you a gold. You give me 8 silver.
I can just buy
And
it. I'll just buy it.
Okay.
Do you not have the ability to make change?
I don't have change on me.
You don't have 10 silver on you?
We don't really carry around money while we're in camp.
Okay.
I don't think
It's
really,
really-
merchant.
I'm all that, but also I can go back to my shelter and go grab what little money I have if you need.
I don't particularly care. I was just confused.
It's fine. Just
I don't know. A silver
Okay.
for whatever treat.
Need
Keep whatever extra.
yeah. 'Cause I don't need the food so much. Like I can handle the food. It's just the little treats to like take apart and give him like when he's being good.
he just kind of puts it in the palm of his hand, in the hand that he's holding the treats in. So we do have some back over nearing camp as well. These ones are for the dogs, but I can give you some of the spare ones that we have.
Okay.
He leads you guys into one of the shelters in the camp, and grabs from a pile of, or a loosely organized pile of various bones / hooves, and gives you 3 bones and 6 hooves. I also don't really have much of a frame of reference. It's not very often people want to buy treats instead of making their own.
And I can also if you ever want like a specific thing, like while we're out, if we end up killing any animals, I can bring back the ears for you if you want to like try them or whatever. Because I don't really know how to do any of that.
Okay.
I can just bring back extra stuff, and if you have use for it, good. If not,
He
He's fine.
safe to be around
Probably.
this
He's fine.
area?
he'll be fine.
Point a finger and it lights on
But
fire.
will we be fine?
He usually
Yes.
he
keeps
keeps
him
him
in check.
in check.
I don't recognize
And I
that.
keep them in check.
He's a tree man.
I
he
realize- I see that.
He doesn't like the trees being burned, so he keeps the other one in check. It wasn't really
Don't-
our choice either.
Don't
but
worry
it
about
is what it is.
I mean, we could have just abandoned them. There was that option.
There was that option.
Okay.
We'll get him out of here.
Okay.
They will attempt to get me out of here.
Anyway.
Okay. Have a good day.
Have a great day.
So I'll give you more coffee or something.
Yes. So. Great.
Is there any like counters or desks or anything near the door?
Near the door of his thing.
Yeah.
There's a little makeshift bench type thing.
I'll leave a gold coin on it on our way out.
Okay. We'll go to peace. Okay. He exits to go back to tending with the dogs.
Okay.
As you guys look around, there are various
Nice.
Kenku and Arakakra roaming around.
Okay. Oh, Raven camp. I get it. It's
Yeah.
all bird people.
Yeah.
I didn't get that before.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
You do see that one is wearing a small bone necklace, though.
Okay. Does it look like odd or just that maybe he's in charge or something?
It doesn't look odd.
Okay.
It's pretty normal for leaders of clans to have a distinctive thing to tell them apart.
I wave at him.
Hmm?
I wave at him.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna
Goes back to what he was doing.
I'm trying to remember.
Okay. Just a reminder that you said that people aren't super fond of Harrington, but they won't like kill them on sight.
Bye, Mike.
Bye, Mike.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then just
Thank you for reminding me of that.
Yeah, 'cause
I actually had forgot about that.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
What?
Should be.
Sorry about what?
that. All my being distracted with.
Oh, okay.
Is there any?
Okay. You said you were doing something?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
I cast Fireball.
Mhm.
One then.
Mhm.
Oh, that's it.
I need you to do me a favor and cast Fireball.
I cast fireball.
Oh, I give one of the hooves to the. Okay, so for context, is there any chance of this dog shitting in my bag?
Yes.
If it's sitting in your bag, then yeah.
Which it has
Okay.
been already for like a day and a half.
Yeah, he
Mhm.
rinsed it out for me.
Oh no,
No,
I
you
got
just
it
have
wet.
soppy shit in your bag now.
Hey, no, DM has high or low.
No.
No,
Can we take a
I'm
vote?
gonna make some type
Okay,
of like
fine.
I'm gonna like kind of like hand weave like a collar type thing, and
Do you have anything to do with that?
rope.
Oh.
Do you have the
So you're just making a
Guild
rope
for that?
ring,
Pretty much
basically.
a rope ring that works like a slip knot,
Okay.
or just
like not a loose slip knot, but like the type where like you'd have to like put your finger in and like loosen it, but it's not gonna choke the dog.
Okay.
So you just
Like while we're like starting to walk, I want to try and get it used to it, and then I'll put it back in the bag
so
after.
you basically just tie a leash.
I assume you know how to do that pretty
The
well.
rope, tie the thing on the end, and then the collar and leash. Is the same
Okay.
thing.
So,
Yeah. And I'm going to also dump my bag out
Actually, the audio center does that.
okay.
just in case.
Is it out in the rear?
There's definitely some muddy puppy in there.
There. So obviously your bag is very wet.
Mm-hmm.
It smells a little weird and has 2 little pellets.
Okay.
We're right by a river, so.
That's fine. So I shake it up. We're just gonna leave it inside out for a little bit. put it on my back, and just
Okay.
kind of let it do its thing.
Let it air out.
Yeah, let it air out,
Okay.
and kind of walk the dog along with this while I've got the hoof. Let it
Okay.
kind of like look at the hoof while I'm.
Okay. Give me an animal handling.
Sure. 19.
Okay. It's hesitant at first, but starts following you.
Cause it's fucking hungry.
Yeah.
Is there anything?
It is snapping at the hoof a few times.
Okay.
As we're just walking by, do I see anything like shiny or noisy that people are selling?
Well, people aren't outwardly selling anything. Doesn't look like there are any outward merchant types. But there are glistening salmon hung up on a rack over by the river. She slows down to look at the salmon.
Stop with her.
Do you want to buy one?
I like on the record, anytime he says he stops, that means he violently grabs my head and yanks it
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. When I say I stop, I go,
Grab this. So are you sitting on the side?
Oh.
Or sitting like
his
this?
shoulder. I just grab his ear and go,
Various branches.
And I'm so used to it, I just.
Okay.
Okay. Do you?
There are a few people also over by the rack, descaling the salmon and saving the scales in little baskets.
Do you sell the scales?
Do you go up to them and talk to them?
Yes.
Hmm?
Do you sell the scales
Sell the scale for what?
to sell?
He likes,
That helps me none.
Sell the
He likes
scales for
shiny
people to
things.
buy.
Do you?
The scales are shiny.
Okay.
Do you
I
have a use
mean-
for them, or you're putting them there to get them out of the way?
some people really
Well,
like
we
shiny
use-
things.
Well, obviously we use all the parts of it, all the parts of the fish,
Yeah.
but
Yes, of course.
He's not.
there are some rituals that require similar stuff. But
I don't think he's intending on buying you out. I think he just wants
Would you
something
be-
shiny to look at while we walk.
Would you be willing to part with some for money?
How much money?
How much do you want for it?
I don't know. I don't sell things.
That's fair.
What? Out of game, do you have silver and copper, or just?
From my experience, it's if you have like silver, you can generally just say like, oh yeah, I turn it into copper.
Copier.
Because
That's typically how it works, which is why I was really confused why your mom was making such a big deal out of only having a gold coin.
Yeah.
Because I can. See, that's the thing though.
But also the thing that generally, if you want to, you can
It
also.
doesn't almost every D&D game. I've never heard of a D&D game that doesn't do that.
I've never paid attention to that then, and I'll have to ask Tony because
So.
that's not the way it used to run.
Of however many silver/gold nuggets.
that's a copper, theoretically.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. How much are you offering?
How many scales for 1 copper?
No, I guess I can.
Probably like ounces or something. I don't think ounces.
What are ounces?
Size of pile.
Well, I mean, I could probably give you like 10, maybe.
Sure.
About the size of a dime. Half
A little bit smaller. Yeah, about
Okay, so they're like small scales.
half third size of a dime.
Okay.
So they're like small scales.
Yeah, they're
They're salmon scales.
like half to a third the size of a dime ounce.
Would I be able to buy 50?
That's a lot.
It's okay if not.
What's what, 5 copper? That's like
I
8
mean,
fishes worth of
50.
scales.
How big are the scales on the fish?
It's small.
Right. How big are the fish?
Yeah, how big are the fish?
I'm
How's
not.
58 fish worth? You only get 50 off one.
50, yeah, 50 wouldn't be
Less than
8
a fish.
fishes worth.
I said 1 fish.
The fish are like this big,
Yeah, that's gonna be like 100 scales on 1 fish.
varying.
Only that big? It's
That's
easily-
probably like a small portion of the fish. For
Yeah, he's got a pretty big basket
Can I
of them.
just buy one fish?
Hmm? To buy a fish?
Yeah.
Okay. How about 5 or 6 copper?
I give him 6 copper,
Okay.
and I hand the fish. Select what you want, and we'll eat the rest later.
6 copper.
Thank you. Problem solved.
Also, reminder.
I'm the complicated one.
Reminder that
I shrug and lift you.
Thank you.
it's common courtesy and also law to use all of the carcass of a creature.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I said we'll eat the rest of it later.
Okay. I was making sure you guys remembered.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll let her pick which one's off it, and then we'll eat the rest.
Okay. He goes back to scaling his fish after glancing back at you a few times.
What do my darts look like?
Screw your courtesy, I'm a tree.
What do my
Yeah,
darts
that
look
means you
like?
should follow it more. You're part of the forest. Huh?
What do my darts look like?
What?
What do my darts look like?
Your what?
Darts. Sorry.
Darts?
I have weapons. They're darts. I don't know what.
I don't know what the stats for them are.
Longbow usually
1d4 piercing.
unless you get mighty.
Bone?
You should mighty.
Mighty, because uses
What?
strength.
Bone
Do
darts?
they look okay? About is it like a miniature arrow or is it like a dartboard dart?
Is it a blow dart or is it a dart?
Dart. I don't know what DD does.
I would imagine it would be just a sharpened sliver of bone.
Can I use one to like descale the fish and take the scales into my money bag?
Give me a survival.
Okay, I really hope I roll well on this. 10.
You managed to get a couple scales off, but some of them just like kind of bend out of the way, and you make a few cuts in the fish by accident. You managed to get 2 or 3 scales off, though. You're not very good at this.
No, I'm not practicing. Now I understand why they cost so much. This is hard.
It takes skill to cleanly descale a fish.
I'm gonna keep trying to do it the whole time we're walking. unless I
Okay.
can do it.
Do you want? I don't know where. I don't know. For now, you'll keep that roll. So you'll keep. It's the same skill level. So
What color?
Eh.
Sorry.
silver.
Yeah.
Is anybody else doing anything before continuing traveling?
No. It's all good.
I'm just hanging out with my gnome friend. That's
Okay.
my job. That's all he pays me for.
Pays you?
Very, very little, but he does. He did make me. He paid me with life.
And now you owe him forever.
It's literally my entire purpose.
I haven't burned anyone to death yet, so you guys owe me as well.
Okay.
Ah,
So you guys-
we did.
Continue
After
heading.
You guys brought it back.
It's not fully dead. Look like it came back.
You guys continue heading northeast, northwest rather.
It was me bringing it back to life.
As you guys exit the camp, you 3 get suspicious / side-eye looks.
I wave at whoever's giving us that eye.
Stop it.
Which
Because they
trait?
all look
They
weird.
look at what?
Was I one of those three?
Yes, it was you, and you.
I glare at every single one of them that gives my gnome friend a side eye.
Okay.
I wave at them, full fucking grin.
Well, I mean, since you're on top of him, it would be side-eyeing you both.
Am I able to slink into the shadows?
Middle of the day.
After you leave camp or in camp?
While there's people side eyeing me.
Give me a stealth at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because everyone's watching you.
Yeah.
Wait, I need to.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Wait, does she have that thing where she can hide behind someone bigger than her? She can hide
No.
No, she's medium-sized.
I'm also not,
A halfling.
11.
11. You see her, or you three, and the rest of the people, see her trying to, like, hide behind you guys and trying to get into darker places, but it's not working out in her favor. She's just looking even more suspicious than she already was.
Sir. That's not... You're making it worse.
Sorry. I thought.
Totally not awkwardly at all, goes back into the group.
Big, huge, buff, freaking Bugs Bunny just...
I'm not buff
Lean.
though.
Ellie's,
I have a plus
He's-
1 to strength.
he's lean.
The picture...
I'm barely. The picture is
It's
not
not
an
super big
exact
buff,
replica.
it's lean but muscular.
Okay.
So you guys eventually exit camp.
Eventually.
Eventually.
It was a weird town. I want to go back there again.
Hmm?
It was very strange.
Talk to my tree friend.
Okay. Okay.
I have a solution how to make it less weird.
By this
Yeah.
point,
How I tip my finger on fire.
by this
Maybe. We'll come back.
by this point, it's about noon. It's about midday. As you guys are walking, as you guys continue heading southwest, you reach 2 more rivers
Southwest?
that northwest,
Northeast?
northwest,
Okay.
East. I thought you
northwest.
said east.
Okay. We were going northeast. That's what I was asking.
So if we.
I
Sorry.
I'm sorry if I misspoke and said northeast. Because east is that way. Okay. So you guys reach 2 more rivers that converge into one. This converged river, totaling 20 feet wide, aptly named Wide Water.
So it's 20 feet wide?
Yes.
I cannot jump that.
Have I traveled in this vicinity before?
I would like to look and see how deep it is again.
Not in this exact vicinity. Give me a perception.
For me?
Not in this exact area. No, not you. You haven't traveled in this exact area.
18.
18. You can estimate it's probably 10, 15 feet deep.
I told you.
Probably closer to 10.
10?
It's 10 feet, closer to 10.
Works for me. I hold him above my head since I don't need to breathe and start trying to walk through.
Okay, so you see him fully submerge himself in the water, holding his gnome above his head.
Okay. Doesn't
I'm holding him by the bottom of his ankle.
You are,
high above
you
his
are about, so you're 8 feet tall, right?
I'm 8 feet tall.
Which
That
means,
would be about 4 feet.
so you're about,
Probably only like 4 feet.
Poor Joe.
You're about, like-
You.
3 or 4, probably closer to 4 feet above the water, being held above his head.
Wouldn't he be like 1 foot? Because
Oh yeah, probably
his arms are
Yeah.
like 3 feet.
closer to 2 feet. I was doing my math wrong, thank
Yeah,
you.
1 or 2 feet.
You're pretty close to the water.
I don't like this.
You can't hear him, you're underwater.
This is dumb. I don't like this.
You guys hear him
Light
saying
your
that,
twigs on
though.
fire.
You better not do it while he's holding you.
He's also, his branches are underwater.
Not the part
Okay,
that's
so after not very long, you reach the end of the river.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach the end of the river. Are you trying to jump this one too?
It's too wide.
Or are you gonna ask buddy over here? Is it like a really loud river or not really?
It's pretty calm, but still a river. It's still a flowing river.
Is it something that I think I'd get sucked into? I don't know if all rivers do that.
If you don't know how to swim,
I can probably swim.
If I
Do you wanna
promise
try?
not to cut any more live trees, unless you guys have approved it, could you please carry myself and
Viewin.
Huh?
Viewin.
Vivian?
so you're
View?
View
View like seeing view?
Ben.
Bin. Like a trash bin.
He's out of the water by now, so yeah, he can hear you.
Could you get us across? Please.
I start walking my way back across again.
Okay, so he walks completely submerged under the water, back over, while leaving him on the other side.
This reminds me of a riddle.
Put the dog back in my pouch
Okay.
with his hoof.
He's still
Did you
relatively
put the
damp.
bag right
That's
back
fine.
outside?
I put it inside. I flip it.
Okay. Yeah?
I put that one on my shoulders,
Okay.
and I try and put this one on that. I'm gonna put this one on that one's shoulders, and then put them both on my shoulders.
You.
Can you,
Okay, so
I
she's
don't
gonna be
know
partially
So not
Underwater.
either.
But I'm a juggernaut, so I can lift up to a large.
Well,
So she's gonna be partially
Or I count as
underwater.
a large for carrying capacity.
Well, if you put your arms up and she stood on your shoulder, stand on your shoulder, stand on your shoulder.
I fall.
Yeah,
Put
there's
your arms
balance.
up and we hold on to your arms.
There's the balance issue. That's what I'm worried about.
Whatever. Whichever
You do understand that she'd be partially underwater because you're 8 feet and then the thing is 10 feet deep, so she'd be about 2 feet deep in
I'm
water.
fine.
Yeah,
No, she'd still be, her face would still be out of the water.
That sounds like a her
She's
problem.
not
She's taller.
3.5, or she's not 2.5 feet tall.
I'm 6'3".
She's 6'3", so from
Okay.
Even if I'm sitting, I should at least have my head out of the water.
that's what I was saying.
Okay, so you guys try doing that. Are you holding them or are they balancing? David. Are you holding them there or are they balancing on your shoulders?
If I'm putting her on my shoulder, I'll hold her. And then she has to deal with the dwarf.
Okay, so he puts you on his shoulder and then attempts to put you on your shoulders.
Either way, I'm going to put this one on that one's shoulders first.
Okay,
And then that's
so,
both up.
Mom,
Should be able to hold that?
do you resist being picked up and put on his shoulders?
That's
How
not
much
when
do
that's
you
what I
weigh?
asked for.
How much do I weigh?
And amount. 155 pounds.
Give me a strength check.
I'm like 11 pounds heavier than you. I mean, 11
12?
inches smaller.
How much do you weigh?
100 and- There's a precedent for it in the book.
Yeah, there was a thing
155.
about like, hey, this strength can lift this much or something.
Well, the thing though is that you're not lifting me; you're just stabilizing me. He lifted me on your shoulders. You're not
Um,
lifting me
I'm
up.
still carrying the weight though.
You're just having to do this.
I
stuff.
can't-
She's trying not to collapse.
Yeah, if I collapse, we both go under.
You are
She's carrying your weight. He's carrying both of yours.
you are very close to collapsing, and you cannot willingly move, or not. You cannot like move very fast. You can like carefully do that without collapsing.
So like basically, like me carrying someone about my size in real life.
If not better, because I don't know if you would be able to do that.
Probably a little better. But still,
So, and then
not
he takes you while she's on your shoulders and puts you on his shoulders.
fun. We might go under the water. I can't-
Give me a strength check, David.
16.
Okay. He manages to hold your legs in place, so you're stabilized on his shoulder, but she's very much still a bit heavy for you.
Ow.
Can I show you something?
What? Sorry, that wasn't meant to have
No, you're
attitude.
Carrying capacity, strength score
Multiplied by 15. What's your strength score?
13?
13 times
Five.
15?
13 times 15?
We can do that for future, but I'm still gonna keep how I was doing it this time.
No, it's fine. I just figured it was.
So I would be able to carry 195 normally.
Okay.
So it's,
How much do you weigh? 155?
Yeah.
So I can normally carry you.
Okay, well, we'll do that for future, but I don't want to retcon that much.
This is like through water anyway, so it's going to be a little bit
More difficult, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys are crossing, I'm gonna need a strength or athletics. Strength from you.
So
Strength save.
if you're trying to do balance, it'd be acrobatics.
Acrobatics from you.
Ooh, acrobatics. Is this a dex save or acrobatics?
Acrobatics. Hence why I said the word acrobatics.
14.
You do tell us your
Okay. You're decently wobbly, but miraculously you're able to stay up. As you're about 4 feet above the water right now.
Nice.
Nice to not be wet.
Okay. You guys reach the end. I assume he sets you both down.
Probably.
Okay.
Climb back up.
Okay. And you guys are across the river. Yay.
Yay, we lived crossing the river. That's the end of the session.
And that's game.
Hmm?
I said, and that's game.
So sorry.
End of campaign. That river was the big bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Thought we figured it out.
So
They're being buried down in the way.
as you guys reach the end of the river, the earth rumbles beneath you as you hear a distant roar to the earth rumble wrestlers. As you guys hear a roar coming from northeast.
Average game, your speed is 25 or 30. Mom,
Mom.
25.
David, what's your speed?
30.
Okay.
So
I was just trying to figure out if carrying her would work better, because I could carry her, but he still only goes at 30, so we wouldn't be much faster.
you guys all hear the roar. You three recognize it as northeast. You recognize it as a direction different from where you guys were going.
We're going northeast. Nice.
Alright.
I thought that was... I would assume that would be passive perception, I would think. I don't know.
What's your Bible?
I don't know.
Okay, well, look at that.
I'll...
You're good, bud. That's fine.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
Okay, we're good.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
You're good.
Okay, so... Look at my stuff.
Eat some fly.
You're gonna want to eat some kebab.
Alright. So I assume you guys turn? Alright.
As we're walking, I've got one hand in my offhand in my bag, and I'm petting the puppy.
De-skills.
Okay.
You're gonna skin it or
De-scale. Just trying to get the scales
into your bag or what?
into my bag.
Okay.
Our bag's gonna have just scale all over everything.
It's my coins. My coin purse.
As you guys head northeast, you guys travel through for the rest of the day, and it becomes about night time.
Did I get any more? Did I still only get the 2 or 3 scales off?
If you were how often were you working? The entire time you were traveling?
The entire time that we weren't actively in the river yet.
Can I try helping?
So she's walking.
Did you say that before day ended, or?
Most of the way through the day, probably. 3/4
Okay.
of the day.
Sure, just don't burn it.
By the time you say that, she's gotten about 15 scales.
I hand you the salmon with a dart.
What'd you get? You rolled survival, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Burning the
What'd you
fucking
get?
salmon.
That one.
He's burning the salmon.
You got a nat 1?
Yeah.
Well, how are you trying to?
What? So you were trying... Okay. Okay, so...
Well, I tell you, come on, it can't be that hard. You're doing this way too slow.
As you try to descale the salmon, you can't get it. The dart kind of gets caught, and you can't seem to get it to go farther. You attempt to brute force it, and it just slices diagonally through the salmon right up to bone.
That is harder. My apologies. Here you go.
Is it harder because of that?
Yeah, because now you have to go around a giant, like, crevice.
Do I get to roll again, or is it still just my...
Sure, roll again.
Yay.
That,
Is it survival?
yeah, I'm trying to determine whether that would be disadvantage or not.
It doesn't matter, I
You
didn't
just
do
make
it
it
anyway.
Okay, what was the roll?
9.
Okay, you get like 1 or 2 more scales before the end of the day, so you've got a total of 16 or 17 scales by nightfall.
Can I have 17?
Sure. Because your dart just keeps getting caught on that one cut and just won't go past it. It keeps getting stuck.
I have shiny silver scales.
Yes, you have 17 shiny silver scales.
I apologize. I thought it was easier than it was. That's on me.
It's fine.
My bad, G.
It's fine.
We're really not off to the best of starts here, are we?
Fine.
I mean well, if that counts for anything.
It does.
I don't intentionally fuck things up. I'm just dumb.
You do notice, Alice, also, that while you're trying to do that, the more, because of the giant gash in it, around the edges, the scales are starting to get coated with blood.
It'll wash off, it's fine.
Okay.
Also, what is my belt pouch made out of? Like cloth?
Huh? Your
My-
belt pouch?
Of money.
Belt pouch material.
Belt pouch with money. Is it like leather or is it like cloth?
You're from the mountains, I would assume it'd be some type of leather.
Just check.
Like maybe reindeer leather.
Yeah. Okay. Just trying
I'm thinking maybe.
Just trying to see if I would have to like, if I could just rinse
Yeah.
it through the bag.
Not entirely sure what material it is. It's some kind of leather.
Oh god.
Okay. So, night comes. If you guys would like to either continue traveling or make camp.
We're probably going to have to make camp soon, otherwise we're going to get hit with exhaustion for those of us who suffer exhaustion for not sleeping.
Yeah.
You losers, basically.
Yeah, because-
You 3 losers.
I mean, honestly, when you two are just traveling along, you just have him on your shoulder and just keep walking.
You would have to balance him though, so it'd be...
Yeah, but I'm just want to kind of cradle into his nooks and crannies and pass out.
Yeah.
Or I can do this.
Carry him. Rocket
Yep.
baby.
Here, you're baby
Okay,
like you.
so, you guys are setting up camp?
Yeah.
Alright.
First watch again.
Alright, first watch. All the watches. Orders. Are you going second, third again?
I don't know how long has it been a problem.
What?
Do you know what I mean? You came back from leaving the room earlier?
No, when I leave the room at any point in time, it whether I
Disconnects.
need it or not, it disconnects, and when I come back, it's automatically reconnected.
Why'd you say no?
Because I was trying to talk and you interrupted, so I automatically was disagreeing with you.
Sorry. So are we going in the same order? First, second, third, fourth?
Yes.
Okay. You guys set up camp. It is starting to get a little bit more chilly than you guys are used to. Also, for future stuff, once I put in distance to time management on the maps,
Really following the
please don't expect the distances to be the exact same times as I had originally said,
Yeah.
because they're probably going to change.
Okay.
What?
David wasn't following me on Twitch, and I'm sad and upset about
I
that.
thought I was, and apparently I wasn't.
I tapped over to see if it was streaming, and it says, Wolf King followed you.
Okay. Okay, so you guys set up camp. You do notice that it is getting a bit more chilly than you guys are used to. Or you guys are used to it, but you two aren't.
Nice. Cold.
The deep forest is relatively humid and warm.
I find things to burn.
Okay?
As I like my
You
fat
find
guy.
spare
I'm
twigs
used to
and
forge-
pine cones.
I'm used to forges.
Okay. So, you guys set up camp. Let's do watches. First watch.
Then he says it's humid.
Okay, I'm in a tree again.
No,
By the way,
I said the deep forest is humid and warm,
do I need to roll?
which
for-
is where they are from, which is why they're not used to the cold.
I'm also not used to
We
it.
live in the mountains.
You are from the high mountains, you are used to the cold.
Is that knocking?
What?
No, it's somebody's got a high base vehicle that.
Okay,
Would I roll to climb the tree again?
give me an acrobatics.
21.
Okay, you climb a tree.
Myself on the tree.
I'm gonna need perception from first watch, and yours for passive is 13. So 13,
13.
13, 13. Okay. The wind is a little louder than you guys would have expected, and there's still a decent amount of animals wandering around, but less normal animals that you guys have seen because of the cold climate, because of the chillier area that you guys are in.
Oh, this is nice.
Mm-hmm. Then second watch. Perception. What did you roll?
7.
You were busy relishing in that you were finally getting back to a cold area and making sure that the wolf isn't too cold. So you didn't really see much.
Put my cloak back on the front.
Uh-huh. And then you obviously see the same thing as first watch.
I'm just petting it as I'm just absentmindedly like.
You also
petting
do
it
see
while-
her doing other stuff.
while keeping watch.
Focus on watch.
Yes. How is me stroking my puppy any different than you stroking him all the time?
That doesn't
I
sound
focus
right.
on
No,
watch.
It's just like.
I am better.
Okay.
Sleep with those.
Shoot something? And my fire lights on, my finger lights on fire.
Cover his mouth and sleep.
No, you just sleep.
That's how we get him to sleep in places he doesn't like.
Okay. Third watch.
Did Posse Echelon?
Mm-hmm.
I received an 11.
Okay.
Down the number 11 somewhere? Or?
Yes, I'm high.
This means so much, actually.
Well, I'd say you're higher about 10 feet in a tree.
Ah! That was almost funny.
But it wasn't fun.
Oh. Okay.
Damn.
Okay. You see various animals wandering around. There's a nest in the tree that you're in. And you see the same thing.
What kind of birds?
Ptarmigan.
I know that's one of
Swallow
the
you
plants.
ask that question again.
Does my character know that's one of the plants?
Hmm?
Does my character know that's one of the plants?
You would know the general, like, what clans there are. You wouldn't know who's in them or, like, information about them. You would know the basic list of names, at least from your area.
Okay.
Because Ptarmigan clan is pretty close to the high mountains relatively to the rest. Not really, but, like, still.
Bird. I know, I gotta pay attention. Make sure the people that I have to do struggling with don't die.
Ptarmigan. Camouflaging bird.
Cute.
Okay. And fourth watch.
Nah.
Okay.
I'm always observant.
He's just stroking the.
Oh.
Stroking the.
I got distracted talking to the trees, my bad.
Yep. Okay. So,
Bob, pleasure to see you again. Pat, pat.
light comes.
Long conversation, Bob. I'll be back.
Okay. So as you guys wake up, Wolf does wake up with you guys.
I pump it.
Okay. So you guys wake up to the chilly area as Yes, so do I. I agree. The dark night shine. Okay. So I assume after you guys get all gathered up, you continue heading same direction.
I let Dog have to go to the bathroom before we do that.
Okay. Dog goes to the
It's not
bathroom.
fire train, so it's already
Again.
Stuff.
No. Don't want my bag again.
Still smells weird,
That's fine. I'll clean it later.
but there's no pellets in it this time.
Yeah. Keep it walking with me. Give it another bone.
Okay. Okay. So as you guys are heading south or northeast, you guys come to a river. You guys come to a river not too far away, decently cold. What? No.
Not this portion of it.
No.
Okay.
Your clan is from down here, and you guys are up here.
Okay. So I'm from down here. And
You
we're
guys are up here somewhere.
like near
Or-
the Boar clan or the Wide Water. We just went across Wide Water.
You just went across Widewater. You guys are.
Roving clans such as Wolf.
You went across
Or
Widewater. You guys are about here because you guys hit the river.
Okay, so, but where is that on here? These are like the tiny little like plus signs.
Yeah, I know.
Not giant.
I'm just gonna put a dot because you don't need to know this for future because it's not an important place.
Rude.
Oh Lord, me PVG. I think that's about you,
What?
right above the word forest.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a decently thin river, between 5 and 10 feet. So I assume you guys crossed the same way as you did before, unless you guys cross
I
differently.
feel like we could jump this.
Well, how far is it?
5-10 feet
Easy.
between there, but I can't put an in between because it's 5-foot increments.
Is that a saving throw?
7.63
Would it be a saving throw?
They seem
Yeah,
too
that's
confident,
nice.
so I only take him.
Okay.
Yep.
So you take them across and wait for them.
Put the pooch back in the bag.
Okay.
Don't drop it in the water.
How fast is the river?
Not super fast, but it's cold.
Gonna do a run
Not
jump.
not like freezing cold, but it's colder than the average river,
does
which is
run
already
jump
pretty
work?
cold.
What's your strength score? Not modified score.
14?
So she can jump farther than you can.
No.
No,
she's got
same
specialty.
thing.
13
No, 13. You said it goes to the next.
times 15. 13 times 15.
No, that's weight.
That's
carrying.
strength.
Yeah.
for
You
weight.
can think of something.
Carrying.
Oh,
Strength is
Jumping
just
is different.
closest to whatever the score is.
okay.
Which mine is 13, hers is 14. They both round up to 15. We can both jump 15.
I like on record, the big old tree can jump the farthest with my 18.
Yes.
You're strong.
You can jump 20 feet.
Like on record, the gnome can jump 10.
So you could have jumped it, but you're not gonna. 'Cause you got
I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna jump on him and ride my friend.
Okay.
Just for fun, I'm gonna jump it with him.
Okay.
Oh, I could have jumped the big river!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
You'd think that you wouldn't jump very far with your roots.
You would think so. But big strong tree, I go whoop.
Long jump?
Let's go. Boom. Yes.
You jump the one with.
Okay, long jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When making
So it's a running start.
When making a standing long jump, you can leap only half the distance.
I assume you guys both running start.
Either way, each foot you clear on jump costs a foot of movement.
Does it round to the does it round
It
to?
doesn't say in the book, but that's the exact same thing I read earlier.
So it doesn't round. So I can only jump 18.
If the DM says it does, it does.
I'm gonna say it rounds to the nearest 5 because I don't want to deal with it.
I'm assuming there are no low branches over where we're jumping, if we're not stupid.
No.
Okay. So there is a
Yeah.
thing for that.
So you guys both jump across?
Yep.
Okay. They jump across, and you guys are back together.
That was cool.
You also notice that recently the dog, the wolf, has been getting less antsy.
He's like, oh, okay, you're not gonna hurt me.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys continue heading northeast. You guys travel for about, I'm gonna say, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, like closer to 2 hours, and you reach the end of the river that you guys just crossed that branches into 3 different, that forks into 3 different branches, 2 leading to somewhere else or just stop, and 1 leading to Lake Axehead.
I would just like to point out,
Yes.
this bear must roar really freaking loud.
Yes.
We've been traveling for like 3 days, and we're able to hear its roar 3 days ago.
Yes.
It's probably traveling
It's
with us.
It's a bear powered by some sort of demon, as you've been told. That's the information that you guys have been told. So you guys reach the 3 branches. Do you follow any of them, or do you just keep going straight in the direction?
Just keep going.
Okay. Because the only one that you can see the end of at your current moment is the one that leads to Lake Axehead.
Do we want to go stop by and see the otter clan, or
Why?
do we need anything?
No.
Maybe on
Okay.
the way back.
So you guys keep heading forth. Just after the branches, there's a steep drop down into a valley. A steep drop down into a valley in the area. You can either go around it or go through it. Or figure out some other way to go past it.
How
So
wide
how around is it?
What?
Like how far would I have to go out of my way to go around?
Decently far. I'm not gonna estimate that right now because I don't have proper distances set out. But it's not a pothole.
Roughly how far
It's-
across is it?
Roughly how far across from one end to from where you guys are to the other end?
Yeah.
That is about, I'm gonna say, a day's worth of travel.
Across it?
Because you guys are on one corner to the other corner.
Can I see
So
it?
It's not
it's
like
to get through.
it's
camp.
not. It doesn't take up a huge area,
How deep
but
is
it's pretty big.
Picky.
Also, one day is like, I don't know estimates, so I'm just approximating. I might be completely wrong.
How deep is it?
How far do you have to go down to reach the plateau?
Yeah. Also, is it like a drop or is it like a
It's not a drop, but it's a steep
slope?
slope. Yeah.
Okay. How deep did you say it was?
45 feet.
Um.
Yeah. Okay, so Vubin starts heading down the slope to the valley.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. You guys notice that the trees in this valley are noticeably more silent than they are normally. And it has an eerie feeling about it. It's not gonna help.
Okay, you can.
It doesn't help. Oop. Okay. Now, as it starts reaching around 5:36 p.m., you guys hear a. Actually, give me So we have past perceptions. Are you guys actively watching, or are you just traveling?
I'm just traveling. I trust my big tree friend to keep an eye for me.
Okay.
I'm paying attention.
If at
Perception.
least, since they're looking out, I'm going to try to despawn my fish.
Okay. Yes.
I'm just following. He messed up trusting me.
Okay, so you're the only one watching out. 8.
Well,
Is it like a canyon where like there's kind of like sound like bouncing off, or?
I forgot you mentioned it's eerie. I'll be paying attention if it seems eerie.
Okay, perception. The amount of trees does sort of muffle sound, but it does echo. Not like a super big amount.
I'm attributing that to my problem.
Nat 20 plus 5?
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I see the thing.
Um,
So I'm ready to see the...
you know,
Sorry.
you notice that to your right, just past, like about 10 feet from the tree line, you hear a rustling of bushes and footsteps. You trying to sneak towards the sound?
I'm gonna go check out that sound. And then I'll go sneak.
Sound? What sound? Now you got this.
Stealth.
Yay, I'm good at stealthing. Hopefully. Does a 15 hit?
Okay. You go into the tree line, and how far are you trying to stay away from the origin of the sound? Or are you going right up to it?
I want to stay at least like 5 feet away or so. I want to be able to see it for sure.
Okay, so you reach, once you get relatively close to where the sound was originally, you can see a person slowly trudging through the tree line, sort of limping and watching your group as they pass.
Oh, they're watching. Oh. So.
But you only see a silhouette.
Okay, so I can see that they're watching our group.
You can see their head turning as your group passes.
So are they keeping pace with the group?
They're heading directly out of the tree line.
Does out mean towards or away from our group?
Towards where your group was. So your group was here, he was traveling this way, they went here, he's still going this way.
Okay, so it seems like he's probably just passed it through.
He's making sure that our group isn't going to turn around and attack him.
Okay?
Because we're bigger than him.
Think that if you want.
I'll follow him until he gets through to the other side. But I'll keep distance. I just want to make sure he's still inside.
Okay.
I'm not going to get more than 10 feet away.
As he's looking around, it seems a few times like he sees you, but he turns back without reacting at all. So you're not entirely sure. And as he gets out of the tree line, you can get a clear glimpse of him. He's a slouched posture, sort of grimy, very grimy, messy hair, greasy, wearing a fur cape,
Night Owl.
and has a weasel sitting on his shoulder. And he's basically garbed in various pieces of fur and leather, patched together.
Is he still watching our party?
Yes, as he passes, he's looking towards the party. You also, as you're looking at his face,
It's not like
his face is severely gnarled, and one of his eyes looks like it's missing and infected with some sort of green.
Seems either completely harmless or absolutely evil.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna keep following him until he's not been watching my party for like a bit.
As he reaches just beyond the dense area that he was in, he turns and starts following your group, quickening his pace.
I'm following him, quickening my pace. I can get up to 40 feet without...
He's limping at about 35 or 30.
Oh jeez, he's fast. So sneaking, does that half your movement speed or no?
I would think, yeah.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure sneaking halves.
Can you sneak while dashing? Is that
I
okay?
wouldn't think so.
Okay.
I mean, you can try.
So
I
you
can.
can't get up to like normal speed while sneaking.
Yeah, that's normally the drawback of sneaking.
Okay, so I'm just gonna second, I have a lot of stuff to look at.
You also see that his face and skin are decently greasy and dirty, with a couple missing fingertips.
Ew.
Rimmed with black.
Really want anything to drink one up?
Anything to drink?
No, thank you. I have my drink.
Ellis?
I want water.
Or
Oh, she can't see me. Alice wants work.
No, I won't drink it.
Coffee.
Okay, so
I don't know if you can make the coffee.
what are you doing? He's making it away from you. Also, it doesn't look like he's trying to be quick. He's just walking.
He's just naturally.
He's just
fast.
naturally limping.
He's just limping and he's naturally fast. So, being at is so. Okay.
Okay,
How big of a cup, Ellie?
Huh?
How big of a cup?
what are you doing? Because if you continue sneaking, you're not. He's gonna.
Yes. So I'm
Nice.
gonna unsneak and come up to him and be like, I'm gonna stay like
But not too much.
not.
Not too little either.
If we have 5 foot space, 5
So what
space,
kind
5
of
foot
dog
space.
is more
He's
dog?
here. I'm 10 feet
I
away.
don't know who that is, so I can't help you.
Okay.
So I'm just out of melee range.
So,
Hey, buddy.
Mhm.
What you doing?
I'm not gonna keep my side closed because it's just. What are you doing in the Walker's Valley?
What's
It's not safe.
What's the Walker's Valley? Is that what happened to you?
This is the Walker's Valley. He watches over the land.
Can you tell me who he is? Is he the Walker?
He is the Walker.
Is the Walker the one that crippled you?
The Walker did not cripple me.
Okay. What's the Walker?
The Walker has had some interactions that did not end so well.
Alright. So, very cryptic. Nice. So why are you following my friends here?
It's not safe. You need to leave.
Alright, we'll leave then. Why are you here?
To warn you.
Isn't that a little dangerous?
That's why I need to warn you to leave.
Aren't you gonna get hurt?
The Walker can't be hurt much more.
The Walker can't hurt you much more?
The Walker cannot be hurt much more.
Did you hurt the Walker? Or are you the Walker?
The Walker is wounded.
Are you the Walker?
The Walker is the...
I'll take that as a yes. What's the Walker gonna do to us?
The Walker needs you to leave.
Well, what's he gonna
The
do?
demon bear hasn't gotten here yet. He will draw it to the Walker's Valley.
Is it because we're loud or because we're us?
The demon bear follows travelers. The demon bear does not leave travelers.
Alright, so I'll take it that you're the Walker and you want us out of your little valley thing because you don't want the demon bear here. And we're gonna try.
You must find the stone tooth.
Is that here?
The stone tooth is not in Walker's Valley.
Alright, we'll go then. Or I'll talk to my party about it.
Leave.
Alright. Alright. What's your name?
The Walker.
I took it as that. Oh, alright then. Very cryptic, nice. I'm just gonna go to
The
my-
stone claw lies in the hills to the mountain. Lies in the hills to the World Spirit Mountain.
Thank you. So hills to the.
In a dark cave of the other world.
Sorry.
You must not retrieve it.
Well, we kind of need it. can you tell me, as my brain does not absorb that fast and I hadn't gotten to my short-term memory sheet yet, what were you, stone claw or stone tooth?
Stone Tooth.
Okay.
Stone Tooth is in the hills to the mountain of the world spirit. This world spirit needs the Stone Tooth to weaken the bear.
Ah.
The bear must be stopped. You mustn't retrieve the stone tooth.
So are we getting it or no?
The Stone Tooth is dangerous.
I think we probably. So you said something about a cave to the other world?
The walker tries to spare you.
Thank you, I appreciate it. You said something about a cave to the other world? Also, is he still walking around?
Of the scree slopes. No, he stopped.
The scree slopes?
To the World Spirit Mountain.
Yes, World Spirit Mountain. Did you say scree?
The cave is dangerous. You must not enter it.
What's in the cave?
The Stone Tooth is in the cave.
But we need the stone tooth.
You mustn't retrieve it. It is too dangerous.
We said we need it.
The World Spirit needs the Stone Tooth to weaken the bear.
Okay, which cave is it?
The bear is a demon.
Yes, I understand that.
It mustn't be.
I understand
It
that.
mustn't be interacted with. You must stop the bear.
Alright, I need to know which.
You mustn't interact with the bear.
Which cave am I not going in? So I don't go in it.
Cave in the scree slopes.
Can you, out of game, can you tell me how to spell scree?
S-C-R-E-E.
S-C-R-E-E?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, all this stuff.
S-R. That's C-R-E-E. Scree. Cave in scree slopes?
Do not retrieve the Nanuak. It is dangerous.
Nanu rock?
Naughty rock.
You guys know the Nanuak as the group of 3 items that you guys need to summon the world spirit to weaken the bear.
Ah! So we know how to weaken the bear. Okay.
Yes. The Stone Tooth is one of those
Why
items.
are we chasing the bear right now if we don't even have the way to weaken the bear?
I don't know.
You just learned this.
Yeah, I told you guys first session.
I forgot. So,
I told you guys that you guys need to gather this and sacrifice it to the world spirit.
and what were you saying about a portal to the other world?
I think we messed up.
The cave to the other world. It's too dangerous.
Because apparently
So
we're supposed to have some
you
items
said
to weaken the bear before we
The portal.
shoot it down.
This cave in the scree
cave.
slopes has
I
a
was just
portal
supposed
to
to
the
go for
other
the bear.
world?
That's what I thought we were doing.
The cave.
How far away is the conversation from there?
I have no idea, but we're not there.
No, you aren't.
Well, that's why I'm curious.
Not either.
Because he's been yelling an awful lot. That's why I'm curious.
Huh?
No, you guys are still walking.
Pull out one of my ancient items and start reading it.
Is he walking?
Okay.
Is,
No, he stopped once you got his attention. So your group is still walking.
That's alright, I can walk faster than them.
Okay.
I planned this ahead.
The Nanuak is dangerous. You must not touch the Nanuak.
Alright, what were you saying
The
about
Nanuak hurts. It is painful.
Nice.
Do not retrieve it.
So you said the portal to the other world is in the cave in the scree slopes?
The Scree Slopes cave is
You're struggling.
a cave of the other world. It holds the Stone Tooth,
Alright.
a part of the Nanuak.
So we'll get out of your valley. Alright.
I'm eating.
So I'm just gonna keep an eye on him while also catching up to my party. If it's possible, I want to dash while also keeping an eye on him. If I can't, then I'll just go.
Perception?
Of course, yep, sure. I've got a +5 or something to that. Let me check.
Okay. So as you're kind of trying to look back while also running forward towards the group. You see that he's kind of standing there watching you run. Turns to his shoulder and talks to his ferret a bit. Weasel. Talks to his weasel a few times, to which the weasel just sits there.
I like this guy. So, I'm running at 80 feet.
You get back to your group pretty
They're
soon.
walking at 25, so...
You get to your group really soon. You hear footfalls as your rabbit friend is full sprinting towards you guys.
Hi.
He's back! He's back!
So,
Welcome back.
thank you.
Did you have a good pee?
What?
Did you have a good pee?
Sir?
That's good. Everything come out alright? You were gone for a bit.
I was keeping an eye on that guy.
What guy?
You can see him. He's decently far away, but you see the description that I gave Alice.
Yo, where did you come from?
The woods. He was keeping an eye on us because, he wants us out of his valley.
Should we kill him?
No. His name's the Walker, or something like that. This is
Texas
the Walker.
Walker?
No, I don't know what a Texas is.
It's a ninja.
I don't know how to
It's
do
a
this one.
it's a type of ninja ranger.
So he wants us out of his valley. This is like the Walker Valley or whatever. He owns the valley or something. He wants us out. So we're getting out.
No. We have reason to be here.
Oh, also, he told us where the stone tooth is.
Stone Tooth?
For what now?
Yes.
You guys remember that as... Okay.
What are you talking about?
I
doesn't remember
am
talking-
a tree.
Steven doesn't remember you telling us any of that stuff, so I'm just rolling with it in my character.
Okay.
I forgot.
Yeah, I don't remember at all. But
So, those three forgot.
seriously, I
sin-
forgot all of them.
Or unless Mom wants to say that her character remembered.
Okay, I'm gonna have us stop. Well, I'm just gonna look back and keep an eye on the Walker.
He's watching you guys, still as can be, occasionally turning and talking to his ferret. Weasel thing.
It's a weasel, not a ferret.
Weasel.
It's a ferret weasel.
Ferret is a type of weasel.
It's ferret
I'm
weasel.
pretty sure ferret
This
is.
is like Avatar. It's hybrid animals.
I think it's too old for
Ferret, weasel, squirrel.
Ferret weasel squirrel.
One of those three.
Giant tail.
One of those three.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Mom does
If
not remember.
whichever one of you guys looks back, you see the description that I gave Alice of this grotesque man thing.
So what claw? Why do we need a claw?
Not a clock. A tooth.
Tooth? The
So-
tooth we get from the bear, we kill the bear?
No.
No,
So, real quick, out of game. What's the whole trinity called?
The Nanuak. Nanuak.
N-A-N.
Oh, that I have to go to the bathroom. I'll
It
leave
is
my
a-
thing here.
It is a set of UAK. Nanuak.
Nanuak.
Yes. And it is a group of 3 naturally occurring things that change every time it's created. This time it consists of a stone tooth, the river eyes, and a source of fire.
Well, we got the third one covered. So, those
So-
3 things is the Nanuak.
Mm-hmm.
Not a walk.
Yes, Nanuak.
Weird word, but okay.
It consists of the stone tooth, the river eyes, and the fire source. Would they know generally about, like, basically what the Nanuak is? Just not specifics about this individual one?
Give me a history. Actually, we should probably wait for Mom to get back.
Probably. And so we don't know where the other 2 are. Well, we don't know where the river eyes are going to be or what it is, as far as I understand. And are we trying to get the Nanowalk to?
You need to sacrifice the Nanowalk to the World Spirit at the Mountain of the World Spirit in order to summon it and it able to use its power to weaken the Demon Bear.
So sacrifice. World Spirit at where?
The Mountain of the World Spirit. Aptly named.
Right.
What's nice about this? Take notes. I have you for that now. You're the intelligent guy and the people with a stick guy.
Not intelligent.
What?
We're going to intelligence of 13.
We have the same intelligence, and that worries me. We have the think, sing, screw guy, and then beat it with the stick
I
guy.
have an intelligence of 0.
A 10 then.
Sorry, an 11.
There you go. So next thing, there's a highest level thing, and I'm sitting currently at the top at 150, which seems like the max level is like 1.
So does the World Spirit already have the Stone Tooth, or do we need to go and get it from the cave to bring it to the World Spirit? That guy didn't make complete sense.
So we're waiting for your mom.
We are. That's why I was writing stuff in my book instead of talking.
Stop my child is asking questions.
I was
Yeah, I know.
asking
Yeah,
'cause-
child.
I was telling Alice that.
I was asking because, as far as I understood, this was stuff that I know that the other people don't know that I need to tell them.
Okay.
So I was
fine.
asking about
I
stuff
can-
that
I
didn't have
can-
to do with other people, as far as I understood.
Did we determine if your mom knows it or not yet? Or were we waiting for her to get back to figure that
I think
out?
she's saying she knew it from how she was talking.
Okay, I don't know. Toby said
Mom forgot,
I was-
know. So,
I had her portrait. Yeah, jump up.
cool. That's good.
That's it. That's all I was ringing. Oh, and I did. Oh, it fucking broke. I just noticed that. I just noticed that all of those broke. I don't know how long ago they broke, so I wasn't paying attention to the hit points.
Fun.
But the hit points. Oh, it's all just changing. It's fun.
That says Baruch.
Is she copying me? Is that what I'm hearing?
You have 31 hit points, David?
Yeah. Why?
Because this thing got all broken.
Also, as you could have assumed, that guy was supposed to be cryptic.
yes, I can tell. I couldn't.
That's because you weren't listening, loser. Hmm?
I don't have like
Elsie's were siblings. She doesn't like her three.
no.
Soul
There's
doesn't
three.
either.
Where'd
Yeah.
3 come from?
You lost Sheridan and.
There's like 5.
You're gonna have, you're gonna have
I
5
have
siblings.
6.
We only
Where
have
did the
four,
6th
so
one
like-
come from?
Leon?
The
Me?
5th one was Leon.
Madeline? You? Ellie? Sheridan?
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I don't. I have 4 siblings now.
I'm gonna have to write down actual distances so that I'm not have to estimate everything.
How much hit points do you have?
30.
Not enough, apparently.
S6 did it.
Mom, were you saying that your character would know or wouldn't know about the nanowalk?
There's probably would notice I had no remembrance of it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Now what questions do you have?
So, at least what you and I remember is the Naniwa can like change to be. Do you want to tell this part? The Naniwa, every time it's like becomes a thing, it's like different. This time it's the Stone Tooth, the River Eyes, and a Fire Source, which we've got covered. We have to sacrifice the Naniwa to the World Spear at the Mountain of the World Spirit to like weaken the demon bear, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. To allow the world spirit to weaken the demon bear.
Okay. Is demon bear capitalized or not?
Sure.
Then we know. Okay. And then the Stone Tooth. What I just learned. Does that mean that, given that he said like, oh, take it, don't take it, whatever, whatever. Does the World Spirit already have the Stone Tooth, or do we need to go get it? From the other
You can take whatever you would like to from what he said. Yes.
Do you want that reheated free?
That's fine.
I'm gonna go up to the guy, have them
Okay.
try to follow me. Also,
You said you were gonna leave.
we're leaving right now. If we go that way, it's gonna take like a whole day. If we go this way, we'll leave sooner. I'm sorry, we can't just magically float away.
Likely.
I don't have magic.
What do you want?
So I wanted to ask,
Leave.
does the world spirit already have the Stone Tooth?
The Stone Tooth is in the cave.
Where's the tank?
The Scree.
Okay.
Where, not what?
Okay. So
Also, hold on. You knew we needed this? Not you. Shut up.
who?
Not you. Shut up. You knew we needed these things?
Oh right, you guys weren't part of the mission initially.
Yeah,
Why?
you guys were told to go. You guys specifically, or you, and you followed along. You were told to investigate the demon bear, see if there's anything you can do about it.
Okay. So just real quick timeout. Just pause, hold on, hold your horses, all that fun stuff. You've had us wandering through the forest for the last 3 days now, looking for this bear, the end of the bear, right? That's been what we're doing?
Sure.
Is that not what we've been doing?
We're trying to get to the bear.
But we haven't weakened the bear yet. And you knew we needed to weaken the bear. So were we just going to go get eaten by a bear? Were you just marching us to our deaths?
Out of game.
Are you the bear's friend?
I said out of game. I'm trying to figure out how I would have responded to this because my Alice forgot. My character wouldn't
That's
have
why
gone.
I was my character not knowing to avoid this exact problem. Because now you and your mother have just been marching us into the forest for no reason.
I don't know. We didn't know where the Stone Tooth or River Eyes were.
But you knew that we needed them to weaken the demon bear.
to weaken it.
So you were planning on fighting it fully strength? Do you think we can take it?
Probably not.
So
It's
you
our
were
only
marching us to our
lead.
deaths.
It's our only lead.
Did you know about this?
Also, information that I forgot to give you
What part
guys.
didn't you know?
Also, information that I forgot to give you guys. I completely forgot to tell you guys this, but on the blood moon, on a blood moon, demons become more powerful.
Oh, cool.
So
Yes.
What's the moon phase?
it's not a blood moon.
But soon.
I don't know when a blood moon happens.
Not the next 15 minutes of out of game.
So
I don't know when a blood moon happens.
you both were just marching us to our deaths.
Not intentionally.
But you
Demons.
help me here, Barth.
Marvo, crush.
I'm kind of there too.
Not it?
So we know where to go now.
Yeah.
Wanderer must
Yeah.
watch. And he goes to
Don't
back
forget
into the
me.
Wait,
trees.
wait. Don't you go anywhere. Or
The
we'll stay in
Wanderer.
your valley.
There's other things.
We'll stay in your valley if you don't come back here. I'll actively follow you if you don't come
I
back
will
here.
plant myself here. And I move a little bit of dirt out of the way.
You
and
gotta
kind
explain
of-
to kids.
You must leave.
That's wrong.
It's not safe in the Walker's Valley.
I understand that. Is it from the walker or someone else? I'll take that as yes. So.
The Walker's Valley is cursed.
Did you curse it?
The Walker did not curse the Walker's Valley.
Okay, damn. So, does the World Sphere already have the Stone Tooth?
The Stone Tooth is in the cave in the scree
How many times are
slopes.
you gonna ask him that?
Until I get a.
You don't have
No,
good
it
questions.
does not. We have to go get it from the cave and take it to the thing.
Okay, thank you.
But again,
Yeah,
I'm not
sir.
over the marching us to our death problem yet.
Ah,
Leave
you're
the
not
valley.
either.
Poor man's
Find
valley.
another way.
While we're
No.
I don't care about this point in the valley right now. I care about the two people that were my teammates marching me and my true friend to our deaths. Knowingly.
How dare!
You were also
Hear them say
going
they were
to
gonna
the
stay?
Demon Bear.
Because I didn't know we needed a thing before we went to the Demon Bear.
We are investigating Demon Bear.
Then why are you heading? If you're heading towards it anyway,
Because we didn't know we needed things to weaken it.
but
You
how,
did.
How do you investigate if not laying eyes on thing to investigate?
I don't know.
Exactly. Tree
Okay.
should not have to explain this.
Well, then don't explain it.
Then be more intelligent.
I focused on fighting.
He goes to
Lead
usher.
us to our deaths.
He goes behind you and tries to usher you
Don't
guys.
You get away from my backpack.
How smart
Get away
is
from
he?
my backpack.
Get away where you were
Since he's
probably gonna
slouched,
fight.
he's around
As he approaches my back-
5'6".
As he
I
approaches my
grab
back.
him by the back of whatever his shirt might be, and
He has a
just hold
cape
him
on.
out. Huh?
He has a cape on, a fur cape.
I wrap my hand into the cape and hold him out.
As
Bad. Stay.
As he approaches my back, I start palming fire. Stay
Also-
away from my book.
Okay, that happens. But also, as you pick him up, his weasel that he has on his shoulder goes up and starts biting your arm.
I will have your weasel cooked.
Leave his weasel
Get
alone.
away.
Oh wait, I can just do this. I grab.
I can't get away!
I grab.
The walker cannot leave!
Both out.
Don't tell
The
me.
walker cannot leave the Walker's Valley. He is confined.
Oh, is that what the curse is?
The walker in his valley is cursed.
I'll take that as a partial yes.
What if I walk Walker out of valley?
The walker cannot leave the Walker's Valley.
What if you're physically removed to it from it? Are you cursed to walk the Walker's Valley for all of eternity?
The walker never leaves.
Is that a choice?
The walker must stay put.
Is that a choice like it was my friend's choice to march us to our deaths?
I think we should probably leave this poor man alone.
I think we should march our friends to their deaths.
I drop it.
The walker was
I
ah.
didn't need to.
The walker was exiled.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Also, so you have a 15 passive perception, right?
Yes.
You notice that as he gets dropped, as his clothes as his shoddy attempt at stitching clothes together shifts, you notice that on his chest is a 3-pronged fork. It's a scar in the shape of. You don't have experience with magic, so you wouldn't.
I desperately want to stitch his clothes back together.
Hmm?
Try roll Arcana to see if I recognize it or do I not see it.
It was a passive perception thing for me.
Are you like actively looking at it, or are you just?
Look deep.
No, I was Alice. Because I would think that he would see it if he sees you looking at one specific thing on him.
If I just notice it, I'll assume it's just a random thing if I don't recognize it or it's not important. Different things of different tattoos is probably just a claim that I don't recognize.
Does it have to do with stone?
Okay. Anyway, no.
No.
But okay, I'll just because he was dropped, his clothes did shift into where you can see it now, so you can roll Arcana to check that.
What are you talking about? You can see anything.
6.
What's seeing?
It's something to do with spells, and it's related to souls in some way. You remember?
So what's that? that.
The walker is the walker.
No, look at your chest. The marking on your chest. What is that?
The walker does not speak of this.
Is it the curse?
Do you want it removed? Like
It cannot be removed.
Magically?
The walker's mark cannot be removed.
So that is.
I pull out a battle axe. Have you tried though?
The walker has tried.
Oh.
Just a little tear.
No, he can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
You can't cry.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can't cry.
Yeah, because of how busted up his face is.
Oh.
When you see what spells I have.
Does your Vex
Does this look like this? Like is this like his face a little
Sorry,
scarred or is it?
His face is all scarred and grimy and dirty, and his right eye is missing and infected.
How far back is that
Poor
river?
guy.
Huh?
How far back was that river?
The river that you guys crossed?
Yeah.
The forking one?
Oh no! Oh no!
How did you know how far back it was?
The closest fork to you guys would probably be, by this point, around 30-35 feet. Because you guys haven't traveled super far.
Oh, so it's right there. I pick him up and walk over
If
to the
it-
river.
Is it still in the valley? What are you doing?
He's gonna clean him.
Clean.
No! Okay. Give me a strength.
Can I stop him?
Give me a strength.
You're a big old boy.
16.
16.
Are you helping or are you stopping?
He
Stopping.
hooks his feet into the ground and will not let you move him.
He also has Alice helping.
16.
No, he's trying to stop him.
I matched him to stop him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I matched
But
him
he
to stop
hooks his feet into the ground and will not budge.
him. Let the man be dirty if the man wants to be dirty.
I would like to bring my other arm down and wrap him up under his legs.
Oh my
I
god.
would like to pull him back.
Strength versus strength.
Clean.
Do I reroll? Or
No!
Same rolls or reroll?
Are you
Reroll.
with me or against me? Ah, yeah! Shit.
While she reaches out to stop him, I would like to tase her.
My God!
Okay, give me
17.
this roll for that. 17? Okay, you are managing to keep him from moving with him in his arms, but then you get tased. Or maybe get tased.
Probably get taste.
He also, while you're doing this, he is actively trying to get out of your grasp.
No. Clean.
Also, the weasel has moved up and is biting on your face now.
It will make you feel better.
No!
Why not?
The weasel.
Why no clean?
Okay. Why?
I'm trying to. I'm trying.
Or you keep getting dunked in the water.
17.
17 to tase her.
Crazy. Baby crazy.
What's your AC?
17.
So yeah, that barely hits. You get tased.
Crazy.
Tase.
A little bit.
Does it? Is it a chain reaction thing or just?
The walker is exiled. The walker is part of the forest.
What did you say?
I don't know what you mean by chain.
Rivers are part of forest.
I'm touching at least one of them.
I am tree.
The
I
walker
am
will
part of
stain.
forest, and I am
Stain the river.
You
The river
Ow!
must not be stained.
Are you able to
Am I still?
identify items?
Do I let go when I get
No,
tased, or is that not
not
a
yet.
thing?
I'm not sure.
I
Actually, I don't know how that works.
Concentration,
This
but I
would
don't know
work on
about
him.
some sort of grapple.
I don't know how that would work.
No.
Does this count as a form of grappling?
I would assume
I-
stopping him.
I don't know if getting tased would make me have to reroll or just fail.
I think I think you would just
Seize up.
This is
I don't
what I'm
know.
saying. I don't know. Game rules.
I'm gonna say reroll.
high or low.
9, unless he rerolls still higher than his.
Well, I would assume he would.
Does
14.
his get rerolled when I get tased?
I am not entirely sure.
Because it's the tase that.
I wouldn't think so, but he already has.
For his,
But he could still be a 7.
for his, he had already passed before you said you were helping him. Yours was just an additional help.
Yeah, but he also is in his arms now instead of hooked in the ground.
How
Yeah.
do you get him unhooked from the ground?
Sweep the leg.
Stupid legs.
And I'm not sure if he would reroll because he didn't get tased right.
I don't think he would. Okay, so
So-
it's 9 versus 7.
Do you have prestidigitation?
So you're having a harder time now that you've been tased in the side,
No.
but
Wow.
you're managing to barely keep him at bay.
Still in what?
Barely keep him from moving him to the river.
But still
You
not
wouldn't have to
being.
be
We're
reading
kind of
books
just at a
to clean up.
standstill, basically.
Yeah.
I don't typically clean up.
Stay on him.
Yeah. Like, keeps the eye most of the stuff.
And he doesn't like water.
Put the walker on the ground.
He's gonna if he puts you down, he's gonna put you down on the bed of the water.
Put the walker on the ground.
Okay, I will take and set Walker down on ground.
25
On
accuracy,
where?
65 feet.
On ground, you said.
20 foot with accuracy, 60 foot with disadvantage.
Puts you in the water.
Is so,
You said 35 feet?
huh? Yes.
30 That's within 60 feet. All roll disadvantage.
Can I do anything against it?
Roll dexterity, I guess.
Ooh, dexterity is it a saver check?
Save.
I'd like to grab her to try to stop her from being able to stop him.
Give me a strength.
We're cleaning.
Strength for me.
Yeah.
I use dexterity.
Sure.
I'm trying to get around her and in her way.
Sure.
So do I need to roll?
For 18.
Against her? Well, she's not trying to stop you. She's just trying to stop him from moving.
I have a dirty 20.
Huh? Dirty 20?
18.
18? So you don't manage to stop her. She manages to maneuver around you. What's your disadvantage for the throw?
12.
What about it?
I don't know.
Hi.
Okay. He lands just short of the river, just at the edge of the bed, as he scrambles back and starts limping back towards the forest, back towards the dense trees.
Does he have his weasel back or is it still biting him?
After he gets thrown, his weasel would have climbed off of him and go running towards him. Actually, no, it's still biting him.
I'm okay for it now, just you know.
You gotta come
Let me
get
know
your
when
weasel?
you're done being pliant.
No, I just mean when this.
I can. Oh, okay.
I'm not
So when this interaction is done, that's it.
Ish. That's the time we already discussed.
Okay.
We'll see.
You gonna come get your weasel?
He's in the trees, man.
I called to him. Can you hear me?
He doesn't respond.
Unfortunately for him, his knees will probably
Leave!
to be washed.
Get your weasel! He's gonna drown your weasel!
Roll it.
Can I catch the weasel with my reaction?
Sure.
6.
Roll me a dexterity save.
Oh yeah,
Or not-
I would like to get in her way.
Okay, roll me dex.
I love you, buddy.
18.
You're such a good person.
Yeah, so
Does snakes.
You catch the weasel.
Good.
You now have weasel in your hand.
I'm gonna can I roll animal handling or something? I can't speak. Handling or something to not have the weasel bite me.
Tell the DM what you want to do. Don't tell them what you want to
Sorry. Can I take the weasel to him without it biting me?
Roll animal handling.
Sorry. Not 20 plus 3.
Okay. Yeah, the weasel doesn't bite you.
Nice. I'm gonna take it to the poor man.
You can't see the poor man. He went into the trees.
Wanderer.
Leave the Wanderer's Valley. It isn't safe.
Are you gonna kidnap his weasel like you kidnap the wolf?
Huh?
Run.
No.
You run towards his voice. Okay.
Poor man.
Give me a dex save.
Oh yeah, I love dex saves. 18.
Okay. As you're running, the weasel manages to, for lack of a better term, weasel its way out of your hands.
Also, do I still have my right action?
Sure. Why not?
So because of that, I have a thing. If I fail a dexterity saving throw, I can use my reaction to roll a d4 and add it to the save.
Okay, then roll it.
Is a 19 any better?
No.
Oh.
It still gets out of your grasp. And runs the opposite way from the way you were running. Or rather runs into the forest, but not towards you or the Wanderer.
Can I run after
Not
it?
Wanderer, Walker.
Can I run after it?
Sure.
That's it. I don't want to lose sight of the weasel.
I would
Give me dexterity.
If we're trying to give him a bath.
Seeing a trend in this group.
I don't think his weasel wants anymore. He didn't come back to stop him from getting a bath.
Hmm?
Can I catch the weasel?
I said roll dexterity.
Wait, save us check.
Check.
I don't think a 6 is gonna get that.
The weasel runs up a tree before you can get to it.
Why are you tormenting the poor man's weasel?
I'm not meaning to. I was trying to get
You're
his
chasing
weasel
it.
back
It's
to him.
clearly trying to get away from you.
I was trying to get his weasel back to him.
It's clearly trying to get away from you and you're chasing it. Why are you tormenting it?
I was trying to get his weasel back to him.
You don't think he can get his own weasel? You don't think the weasel's trained enough to go back to him and wants to go back to him?
I don't know. I'll
So
come back
we're-
to my party.
So a question for you. Question for both of you. Just right into a death trap?
So you guys hear,
You forgot.
he comes back walking out into the less dense trees that you guys are in. Looks around. Where'd he go? He then goes to the other side of where the dense trees start on the other side of where you guys are. Picks up a squirrel and puts it on his shoulder.
Yeah, roll over your weasel there, but nothing.
Bob has returned to me.
Okay. Anyways,
Kill him.
let's go find the thing we need to find to take out the bear.
It's Bob the robotic squirrel.
Let's
Yes, you guys find
get
the
out of
source
here
of that.
and go there.
Alright, let's get out of this poor man's
Well, not Bob,
valley
but-
thing.
So before we go, is there any other information the two of you have decided not to share with us?
Not that
not that I
well.
can think of.
Apparently, we're keeping stuff close to the chest until it's needed, or well after it's needed, I guess.
Not that we're aware of.
All right, that's reassuring.
Why didn't you have any information from where you got sent?
Because we were here to investigate it and look into it. We didn't come into this with the information and lead our group into the jaws of death. We didn't have information. We were trying to gather information. You had information, and we're ignoring it.
You didn't tell us you were trying to gather information.
We assumed we all were trying to get information because we apparently very wrongly assumed none of us had the information.
Well, now we're walking out of the valley right now.
Yes.
Right?
I stopped. I said before we go anywhere.
Okay, well, now,
Stone dust.
well, we learned where the stone tooth is.
Yep. But I just want to make sure there's not anything else that we need before you guys march us into more death.
I don't think so. we know that in the cave in the scree slopes, there's a cave to the other world, which the stone tooth I think is in the portal to the other world, so we'll need to go there.
Okay.
I don't know. He doesn't talk in the clearest language.
Mm-hmm. Did you ask clear questions?
I tried.
When did you become
You wanna
French?
try? You can try if you
Dude,
want.
I was
He doesn't have the
little.
clearest answers. He kind of just gives the same.
You want to watch your wanderer friend die?
Why?
We'll make it happen, buddy.
What did I do?
You open your mouth.
I didn't even say anything this
You
time.
out though. Exactly, that's the problem. It's caught. Undercaught.
The problem with the gun, once you fire the bullet has been fired.
I said undercaught.
Can't uncaught.
I said undercaught.
Can't uncaught. Once you've caught it, it's the gun. You can't uncaught.
Take the bullet out.
That makes him die worse because you dug a bullet out of his arm.
Make Muben stitch it up.
Alice.
No.
Okay.
You're right, let's not pull the bullet out of Toby.
Just bleeding out of your arm when you're playing.
This is fine. Okay. Alright.
Okay, so we're pretty sure you guys have given us all the information now.
Pretty sure. If we realize any more information, we'll tell you that. We did not realize that this was information you guys did not have at the time. That's what they all say.
Okay, whatever you say, I just start walking away.
Okay, we're walking the way we came, right?
No, I thought we were continuing out.
We're continuing. We're trying to get out of this valley as quick as possible. He doesn't like
What we had discussed earlier, from what I understood what you said, what we had discussed was that you told the guy, hey, we're going to have to continue that way because if we go back the way we came, it's going to take us longer.
I did not say that. I said the opposite. I said, hey, we are walking this way. It'll take longer if we keep going that way, so we're going to head back that way.
So we have to go around his valley?
If we're still heading that way, can we see the map?
No.
Too bad. I'm looking.
Yeah, we're not chasing the bear anymore because, thanks.
Apparently it's been outpacing us anyways,
Mm-hmm.
which I guess is a good thing.
Yeah, real good thing.
So,
You guys were content for us all to die.
which way are we heading into the Walker's Valley?
Where's the cave that we need to go?
It is that way, but I'm trying to figure out which.
Which way is that way?
Okay, there's a Scree Slopes cave. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out where. I'm trying to figure out.
I checked my map. Does it have the cave we're looking for marked on it?
The open world map?
Whatever map I would have.
Open forest?
I think
You would
we're trying
have
to go through his
the
valley.
deep forest, I believe.
As far as like.
Since you hail from the deep forest.
But we have the open world.
Forest.
Not open world. Open forest.
You guys have the open forest map as a group.
But we don't have the mountain thing for mine. 'Cause apparently people don't like photography up there. So, and that's where we're going.
I'm just asking, which direction do we need? Which direction is the cave we're looking for?
That way, which is
I
the
start
way
walking
we were
that direction.
initially heading.
Northeast,
I
just
start walking
not
that
through the
direction.
valley. Huh?
Wait,
I start walking
what
northeast.
do you mean not through the valley?
Because
But we
you
can't-
just agreed to not go through his valley?
I
Yeah,
ignore
but-
that because I did not agree to that. I start walking northeast.
No, I was talking to Alice. So you go out and then walk back into his valley.
I'm
Sure.
saying we haven't
Okay.
gotten out yet.
No,
Oh,
stop. I
okay.
didn't walk
Stop.
away.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah.
I wasn't willing to walk any further until they answered if they had more information they were keeping from us.
Okay.
So I stopped, then she says, I was like, okay, cool. I get up and start walking the direction where you need to go.
Yeah. So we have here's the Raven camp. We were heading this way. We ended up in We ended up in the Walker's Valley. We're still heading this way. We need to get to the Scree Slopes cave and then up there.
Okay.
But we also need to figure out.
So he starts heading back into the valley the original way you guys were traveling.
Hey, Walker guy.
He's not near you guys.
I thought he had stayed.
He went back into the forest.
Well, we're heading through his forest, I guess.
You tell me to walk, buddy. I walk.
He
Okay.
just- I will tell you right now, the walker guy did not want us in here because he said that travelers attract the demon bear and he doesn't want the demon bear in his valley.
But he
Yeah,
was also
yeah.
kind of not clear at all, so we're not
Yeah, I'm sure
sorry.
once we get about halfway there, you'll tell us the real truth and, you know, reveal some secret plan on how this is actually going to work for us.
Well, we don't know where or what the river eyes are.
Yeah, I'm sure, you know, after we go 3 days in the wrong direction, you'll tell us what the river eyes are.
I'm sure if we run into the bear, we'll find out all this additional information.
So I'm gonna keep an active eye out while we're in this area.
Okay, perception.
So close to now. 13.
13. It's eerily quiet, except for very few, like, bird sounds. Also, you notice that, when you... wait, that's not information you would have, never mind. Yeah, it's pretty much just eerily quiet except for occasional bird calls and bush rustles.
Does anyone here do any kind of like art stuff?
No.
I can kind of carve little things
Oh, nice.
out of stone.
That's really cool.
Okay.
What kind of stuff do you like making?
It just kind of depends.
Don't
And
worry, she'll tell you 3 days after it's relevant.
after you got, while you guys are traveling through the valley, that is where we're gonna end today's session.
Oh, but I think watching bully people.
Well,
Well-deserved bullying in my defense.
Mom said that we need to stop close to 11 because that's our original.
I want to bully
Time?
you back.
9,
I know.
not 11.
Yeah, I misspoke. It was 9:11 right now, so I miss.
We genuinely
Spoke.
didn't know. We knew literally as
Yep.
much
Which
as you
is
did.
Alice.
why I took the decision that my character didn't know to avoid this.
Alice, inspiration.
It's not, I enjoy and respect all forms of artistic expression.
She wanted that in right at the end.
I
Yeah.
didn't know
I'll
we
take
were
it.
ending.
We talked about it.
Yeah.
I'd say if she tries to pull it again right at the end, no.
She
But
says, "Oh, game's ending. Does anyone do crafting? I like crafting. I love all forms of crafting."
I didn't know it was at the end.
It's 9 o'clock.
I didn't know that it was
It's
9
fine.
o'clock. I thought it was like 9:30 or 10 by now.
no.
Okay.
I think Alice should get this time, but if she pulls another
Yeah.
like end of game thing.
Yeah.
No, she legitimately didn't know it was the end of the game.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Is if she were to pull it at the end of
If
next
I
game.
knew it was the end of the game, yeah, but I didn't know.
I wish she didn't get it because 3 days.
Ah.
I vote she doesn't get it because
That's not
I'm
to
gonna
do
go grab
with
a baseball bat.
Do we want to keep this out for him?
Responsibility, I do what I must and obey just authority. I didn't do anything with that.
Mm-hmm.
My family and companions will always be the most important things. I don't think so. I'm easily distracted by shiny and noisy things.
Yes.
Yay.
So 3.
Yeah.
Mother, inspiration.
I'll let everything.
Yeah.
Okay. David,
3 whole days.
inspiration.
My gnome creator is my root and my reason. I will protect him until the last string of my growth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm deeply uncomfortable when separated from my gnome companion.
We didn't have any opportunity to do
Did
that.
come up earlier though.
Oh yeah, that you never go anywhere without him.
What
Yes.
am I doing?
Okay, I'll give it to you.
I don't know
I
what
hit
this
him with
means. I can't hear you.
No.
It's our
Okay, I'll give it to you.
maps. Either keep with yourself
What?
or give it to Paul.
I'm
So we don't lose
convinced
that.
people are trying to steal my secrets.
I can't do either.
I don't think so.
Just give it to
Yes.
Yes?
That was the get away from my spell book.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
The goal of a life of study is the finding of oneself. That was me reading and practicing my spells while we're waiting for
Mm.
them to come
Okay.
back from looking at the wolf that they kidnapped.
Okay.
That one. This is a bitch.
Okay. I have an ancient text that holds terrible secrets that must not fall into the wrong hands. No. And I overlook obvious solutions in favor of more complicated ones.
I don't know if we did that this time.
He did the splitting up to cover ground again, and
Oh,
then
right,
also
yeah.
several other things.
Does this go on the top of
Unfortunately for
Which one is
everyone
that?
involved, he
Let me
gets
see.
that one off.
That goes on the top.
It's a fun one.
It seems like it's fun.
Okay. Thank you guys for playing. I'm hoping you had fun.
Yeah, 3 days.
Just gonna keep mentioning that the entire
yeah.
game, right?
Ember's upset. Make note of it on your character sheet. Yeah. Ember's upset. I understand Alice didn't know. But again...
If my
But
character
again,
had
3
known,
days.
then none of us would have known ever.